Okay, let's see here. That's good. Okay, so we're gonna have about 30 minutes of downtime in the grind, which is kind of annoying. But I'm not gonna have buffs popped. Do we have weeklies here? No. But I'm not about to pop buffs and do bosses at the same time. So we're going to get this taken care of. Let's see here. We've got no combat buffs. All right. Phyllis, see here. Shop. Buy multiple. We'll buy 20 of those. 19 of these. And then we have plenty of those. Yeah, we got 4 hours of those. Open storage. Valencia. Where's all that shit at? Mountain of Eternal Winter, that's it. Alright. Simple cron meal. Go ahead and get the maids burned on that, just because. Okay. Alright, so we've got that buff, we got that buff. We're going to take that off for the moment. Yep, those are fine. That's unfortunate that we're not going to get the all the buffs there, but that's fine. 82,553. That's if for what, or 533. 5, 3, 3. That's if we don't completely 100% drain this. All right. So we got that. Feed. Go ahead and get a guild quest going. Crystals, check. Artifact, check. Agris, check. Now let's grab 310. We don't have a buff. Okay, so the scrolls will activate that 100%. Also, hello there.
Hey, you.
And buffs away. All right, 3 hours of bullshit. Let's go.
Ah, you're doing a 3-hour bullshitter, huh?
Why is my... That's annoying. My key...
What's happening?
My mouse is not doing the keybind that I thought I had. So that's kind of weird. Oh shit, fuck me. I just realized, inventory, Blackstones, Caphras, get those out. So how's your day been?
What's been going, man? I've just been bitching at Verizon.
Yeah, that's no good.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they honored their stuff, but they can't even figure out how to do something nicely without making it a big problem. So
You know,
I've just switched to me.
I have never had an issue with Verizon in fucking nearly 20 years I've had them.
Same. I mean, it's just been here lately. When I went to go do the trade in a phone thing and get like $500 off on a brand new phone and get a tablet and a watch for free. Yeah, they haven't actually honored that, one might say. And it's been like almost 3 years, so I'll be finished next year with all 3 of them.
Weird.
But they're making me pay for all 3 devices.
Was there some like legalese shit you missed by chance in that?
A lot of people did it. A lot of people did that offer. So I know I wasn't the only one who got stuck with it. And like AT&T and I think T-Mobile was doing the same offer at the time. Like trade in any phone of any condition and get $500 off.
Yeah, that's a pretty banger deal.
It was a pretty banger deal. It was a pretty banger deal. I wasn't mad. I mean, I got a brand new tablet and a brand new watch and a brand new phone. Paid off my other one just before I went to go try to do that. So there shouldn't have been no reason why they were charging so much, but there was. It's just some bullshit.
Wild. I mean, I've
Yeah,
still
so I'm
got an
thinking.
iPhone 12 Pro Max.
Oh, nice.
So, I mean, the
Those are actually
thing's...
pretty good.
It's an old fart at this point.
Yeah. Well, I'm
But, I
paying like
mean,
$160 for my 3 lines.
damn.
So I shouldn't be paying that much is all I gotta say. Or at least I don't think I should be. Considering that the tablet's supposed to be $10 and the watch is supposed to be $10 for the line. Yeah, I don't know. Just some bullshit.
Have you tried running the contract through Grok and seeing if Grok could find if there was something that you got stuck with that you didn't see?
Well, I mean, they the unfortunate part is they sold it as you trade in a phone of any condition and you get $500 off on a brand new phone,
Okay.
and they give you a tablet and a watch for free. All you have to do is hold the line for 3 years.
That's weird.
So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, they never really like honored that, and I've just been paying extra basically this whole time. Which doesn't make any sense at all.
Oh yeah, I'm not accounting for the fact that there's going to be a 20% drop rate buff fall off here in an hour. So I'll need to pop a cheaper tent buff here soon.
Pretend both.
Because I'm not accounting, because I've got it set right now where it's hard capped at 300 without a tent buff. So after Blackwing, I'll have to pop a tent buff for 20% for 1 hour. Because I'm going to have a whole hour off guild buffs, so...
You don't have just no old moon scrolls that are the 30%ers?
I'm only going to be 20 off, so I'd rather save it.
Oh. I feel you on that.
So... But yeah, that's weird why my mouse button isn't doing the, because my,
The quick time.
yeah, it should have been I had it keyed to C so that my weapon swap was on my mouse. Not that I really need it, but if I do somehow get out of the Jotun, it's, or the Jordan, or whatever the thing is.
Yeah.
I can swap back into Awakening easier, but it's not like it's a big deal, it's just...
Jordan? It might be a Jordan.
Yeah. It's just nice to have so that I can switch without having to actually go grab the C key.
Correct.
But technically by tonight's grind, I could afford an accessory. Now, will I actually buy one?
No.
Probably not. But this grind will put me in range, so... Just depends on how much shiny shit decides to drop. I mean, if it, like, rains Debarekas and shit, then... there's a maybe. But... I don't want to go below 5 bill, and I don't want to be forced to have to go do my trade run right now if I don't have to. So...
I agree. Yeah, Jordan or Yordun.
Yordun.
Let me see if there's a way to actually say it, because it has the Yor like a Norwegian or a one
That's
of those
right.
kind of Finlands. Let's see if there's a weapon that's actually called that.
I mean, they're all based off real weapons. The Kriegsmesser was a real German sword.
Fuck yeah, that was a real goddamn big ass dumb stupid two-handed damn sword. Yeah, it was a real weapon. I'm trying to look at this Yordun. See if there's an actual real weapon to this. Or no. There's an American missile called the King of Jordan.
Oh shit.
6-hour MCX short-barreled rifle. What? Okay, never mind. It's not a real-world weapon. What the fuck? Really? It's similar to other two-handed pull harm bladed weapons, though.
Makes sense.
I was just trying to figure out how the fuck to say it. Okay, let's do. We're doing.
Well, yeah. While I have that downtime, I'll probably go do my horse capture for today. Because I'm gonna have. Because the worst case scenario, I'll just have you command to gather my ass to the boss.
That is true. Because I'll be in that area. No, currently I am processing as we speak.
Nice.
Because I realized I had like a few Bartelli boats around, so I made like 2 frigates and 1 sailboat.
Nice.
Now I'm keeping one of my frigates for Valor, and then I'll get rid of the other ones. Because I realized how fast you could potentially get a boat made.
Yeah, if you've got everything, like, staged, it's significantly faster.
Yeah, that's what I just realized. I was like, well, I got it all like staged to where, and I didn't even realize I was like staging it. Like I was just ADHD automatically doing things, just storing shit in the right places. And next thing you know, all my shit's in the right spot. And yep, I just yeah. And as long as you refresh that barter thing every couple hours and do your run real quick for your crow coins, you're gonna be looking pretty good every time. You can refresh that every 2 hours.
Yep.
And you can get a couple of those done a day. That's like 2,000 or 3,000 crow coins by itself. So yeah, there's a potential there to make it in about 2 weeks to a month if you're cruising.
It's not bad.
Nope. A month is if you're taking your time and only just doing the dailies and just barely doing exchanges, where 2 weeks would be like if you're refreshing the barter page every 2 hours and doing the run every 2 hours.
It's not terrible.
Mm-hmm. No, it takes about 30 minutes to do the run, maybe 40 for the crow coins. You turn in all 9 of the crow coin exchanges.
Yeah, I haven't tried the new bartering stuff yet.
Not bad. It's not bad. It gives you a lot more options than it used to. There's definitely a lot more options than before. Especially if you're able to do the 3 areas. Like, if you're able to go to the Land of Morning Light, and then go to the Camp Sylvia area, or go to Valencia area.
Mm-hmm.
It offers all 3 now, instead of just 1 or 2, maybe.
It's not terrible.
No. And it even shows you spots that you don't have discovered now.
Which is great.
It should have been like that before.
But I
Because
get
that
it. They
should've been
wanted
like
you to
in-
go out and chart the seas, blah, 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 and establish
True.
routes. I get the RP behind it.
Right. But it should have given that option, like, at least before. I think it would have been nice to at least have that option still there.
Yeah.
To where, like, oh, I didn't know that there was an island there. It didn't look like there was an island there, but there is. Or, like, it doesn't look like there's a stop there, but there is, you know?
Well, as most of the ones that you're gonna miss are the
Ocean ones.
the deep ocean ones, where they're just
Man, I found all
out there.
those. And the cool part is they now show you them all.
Yeah.
Took me a hot second to find them all, but then I found the last 2 when they opened that up. So I was like, okay, that's cool. And I think it will take about a week to make a ship part.
Doing all the grinding for it.
Yes.
I gotta get back to making my shit.
Because essentially, if you kill any of the floating boats, they drop all pieces for the ship parts.
The boats?
Yeah, and at the medium gold mounts and the
Those were
large
just
gold mount.
coins back in the day.
I know. Now they drop resources for the ship parts.
Huh.
Like, each time you kill one, you're gonna get at least 1 of the 3, or sometimes 2.
So you're saying the ships are now kind of semi-worth killing as you're out there.
Oh yeah. It's definitely worth killing once you're out there. I mean, if you see them, it's not gonna hurt you to blow it down. Because those ships, they go down so quick.
Oh yeah, especially if you got plus 10 cannons.
Yeah, even just green plus 10s. I mean, those are good enough. It's not blue, but whatever. Because some of my workers have already brought in 2 or 3 of the blueprints in one day.
I've
So,
got
like,
all
okay.
mine from a long time ago.
I didn't realize they gained that stuff that fast, considering the price of...
The issue
Of what they
wasn't
are
the
on the
blueprints, it was the powder at the time I think you needed. Because they made them easier. Because when I was doing it, I had to sit on it for like 3 months to get all... everything. Because you had to get all the special powder for it. You had to get all the different blueprints. So yeah, no, they've definitely made them easier to get.
Yeah. It's definitely more simple. You have 3 items, you basically have to get 100 of each, and then the 10 blueprints, and then you're done. And the plus 10
Green.
green, yeah. So it's a lot easier. And those 3 items you can get for the dailies as well. If you don't want to take the tidal blackstones or whatever they are.
Yeah.
And with the couple of things out there in the ocean dropping it literally every time, I don't see how it could take very long at all. I don't even understand why they're not on their market or why they're over 10 bill a piece.
That's a good question.
Because it really does not take that long at all, especially if they made it easier. It's like what you're saying, it sounded like that was a fucking pain in the dick.
Oh yeah, no, it was a pain in the dick. Because having to do the seawater crocs was the ass part of it. Because you had to get the violent and the other scale for them.
Yeah, now that drops off of the ships too. Which is cool. I've only killed a couple of them things, but not a big deal. And some of them are now dropping things that you can mix with other things and get more of that stuff too.
Okay.
Like I think the 9 shark and the cadmium drops a thing that if you mix with the crocodile stuff, it gives you more stuff for the character parts.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm just confused as to why the damn ship parts are so expensive and why they're none on the market. Especially if they made it easier as fuck.
That just tells you how many people actually care about sailing. That gives
True.
you a real perspective. It's not really that beneficial to do.
No, it's just something extra to do on the side. And even then, as far as I'm concerned, like for me, it's not really even worth like really actually doing it. I'm just doing it because I can do that and actually fill people's orders and not really care.
Yeah.
Because that's all I'm really looking at is just trying to help everybody else just try to get ahead too. And the only way to damn do that is by filling out orders on them in Central Market, you know?
Yep. Making the money off that. See, you really need to be starting to grind your ass off for the merchant ring if you're going to be using the Central Market the way you do.
I've been using the Central Market like a crazy person ever since. Ever since. And then there's times when I can't even, collect all my stuff because I don't even have a value pack ready.
That hurts me internally. Like, my insides cringe at the thought of not even having a value pack on. Because the best time to buy it is when they have the double pearl boxes and
Yeah.
the coupon that's normally with it. And you can get the on sale like
Flex box.
180s or the 90-day ones.
Yeah. Oh, what the? He ain't supposed to be mowing my yard. What are you doing, you crazy old lady? I guess I gotta trim up that. I can't have her doing that.
Coming
Just
in.
riding her lawnmower through my tree. I'm riding through it.
Oh,
I need to
jeez.
trim up that tree a little bit. Yep, I'll be back. I gotta go trim up a tree real quick.
All right. Oh shit, did I even pop the EXP buff for the energy? I don't think I did. There we go. Now I did.
Okay, now she shouldn't have to duck from over her own yard.
There you go.
A little bit of snip snip action with the tree limb cutter things.
And everything is solved.
Solved. No more bending over. Hurting the old lady back.
Yeah, heaven forbid.
I mean, she mows my side of the yard, so I might as well make it easier on her. You don't have to mow that.
Yeah.
You like fucking 80 fucking like 3.
Damn.
He's out there on a riding lawnmower as we speak.
Shit, that's awesome.
Humid. Well, they haven't sent me a message back. Pearlbus hasn't.
On the server issue?
After I sent them, okay, well, realize right now I have 1 gigabyte internet. It is wired. And even at its worst, it's not going to have enough packet loss to even interfere with the game.
Yeah, that's definitely weird.
And I said at this point, you know, it desyncs you when you're out in the boats. It stops you from fishing. It kills you because you know you get lag, and the next thing you know you're dead because you're at a freaking high end area.
I mean, at least they could do is just refund you a couple crystals, say we're sorry, and then just move on.
Yeah. I mean, thankfully I haven't like lost any. I haven't lost crystals because of it yet. And I mean, the last one I did lose, it was like not a big deal. It's like 100 mil crystals, so I didn't give a shit.
Oh, fair. Those you could pop all day long, and it's like, fuck it.
Right. It's just painful when it, it goes to reconnect you, and next thing you know, you're in the middle of a grind spot.
Yeah.
Hey, you're at Orbita. You're dead, man. I'm just saying, if you have a lapse in judgment, you're dead.
Got it. I'll go there and solo it then. Hold my
Sit here, hold my beer.
yeah. Straws? No, those are bitch sticks.
Those are bitch sticks. We don't drink with straws. I'm gonna pop a hole in the bottom of a can. Watch me.
Oh shit.
Do like my grandfather did on his 81st birthday and did a keg stand.
No shit.
Yeah, we convinced him to do that.
Oh damn.
He said never fucking again, but that was great.
That's awesome.
Because he seen us doing it one time and he was like, I wish I could do that.
And you're like,
well, of course that next birthday came around and we were like, hey Pops, you ready for that keg stand? He's like, you guys ain't gonna be able to pick me up. I was like, you won't bet. He seemed to forget that my cousin Mike and my cousin Jeremy are like 300-pound big buff boys from the country.
Oh shit, they probably lift hay bales like it's nothing.
Yeah, we had the 80-pound hay bale machine. It used to do like the 50 pounds or the 80 pounds, and we always would get stuck with the fucking 80-pounders. Yeah, I did a lot of hay baling. So I know that problem. I know that pain. It got so bad I used to have to wear gloves.
Damn.
It was heavy, man. Used to have to do that every weekend.
Ooh.
Sometimes twice a weekend.
Shit, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 200-300 acres.
Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
It's a lot of fucking hay.
Yes, it is. Especially if it's all hay.
Uh-huh. And it's a whole lot of stacking and restacking, and you better make sure it's stacked right, because you're going to get your ass whooped. Because we're going to go around a bend, and they're all going to fall off if they ain't stacked right.
Yep. The fuck hit my horse? Oh, did this bitch actually have the range to hit my horse? Shit.
Aetherion boss?
Yeah. He had the range to actually hit my horse from here. Fucking cunt. He did it again!
Uh-uh.
I guess I normally have my horse a little bit further back.
It almost sounds like you have them too close. Yeah, I used to do that hay baling thing from like 9 years old all the way up until like 23.
Okay.
And I only weigh like 140 now.
Oh shit.
So I was the small guy. And no, I did not get to fucking drive half the time.
Damn.
No, I had to be the one climbing the fucking stack and restacking the shit and catching it as they're throwing it up to me. Oh, that shit was fucking sucked, dude. That shit sucked. every fucking time.
Oh, doesn't sound like there's ever a point where that gets okay.
No, we're okay. Yeah, my grandparents didn't pay us shit. That's what we had to do.
Yep.
Yeah, so I know that farming life, man. I know that farming life. It's always a good time. So yeah, it wasn't shit for us to pick him up and give him that kickstand.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah, and he did it for a while too.
That's awesome.
We were actually kind of worried there after the minute and a half mark. We were like, fuck.
Damn, he's still going.
Uh-huh. And when we let him down, he was like, yep, I was thirsty too.
Perfect.
We're like, perfect. I'm pretty sure that was his best birthday. Because he was just smiles after that.
That's awesome. I don't really remember too much of mine, because only my dad's dad was alive when I was born. And he was gone by like age 7, 8. So I never really got to know him too much. I got to know my grandmothers pretty well. One died right before COVID took off. And one died, a month after I graduated high school.
Wow. Yeah,
So,
that was a while back.
Oh, yeah.
07.
Yep.
Man, those were the days.
Yep. Just wish I could go give my fucking dumbass hindsight, be like, look, I know this sounds crazy. Buy Amazon, buy Apple, and buy Bitcoin. When they say, do you want to spend $5,000, which sounds absurd right now, because you're thinking in terms of microphones and fucking music gear, say yes, and then you'll have billions.
Yes. Because if you had put in $5 grand and when they came out in like 08, 09, I don't know when you could have first invest in Bitcoin. I think it was like, what, 2020, or not 2020, but 2013 or 2014.
You could have gotten in on it pretty early on, and it was cents on the dollar. And that's what makes me sick. That's what makes me sick, is I know that I could have gotten in on it on cents on the dollar and just sat on it, forgot about it, and then all of a sudden one day, here about a year and a half ago, wake up a multi-billionaire.
Yeah. No, it still pisses me off, man.
I mean, now here's the thing though, is when I look at like it's like, how many times would I have been tempted to sell it though? Like the first time it hit 10,000, the first time it hit 25,000.
Or would you have did it when it hit 1,000?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, is like, how?
Because that still would have been a fucking crazy. That still would have been a crazy momentum up.
Yeah, that's still a monstrous thing. Like, I remember people still talking about Bitcoin at like $1,000, $2,000 a coin, and I'm like, shit. I still would have taken.
We were looking at it. It was like under $10. That's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah.
Like, I was literally like, I was trying to mine it back in 2013 in myself, and I was like under a couple bucks.
Just like the guy who bought the world's most expensive pizza.
Yeah.
Won it at a, what was it, card tournament at a game shop, got like 4th place. And then found a transaction where he had a guy ended up sending him a pizza and he sent him the Bitcoin. And now that Bitcoin was worth 100,000 or whatever it was. It's like, damn.
That would have been wild as fuck.
But nope, I was too and all that shit.
Yeah, but those were the days.
True. Shit, I mean, if I could have gotten on that Dogecoin run, that would have been... Because I got in on the tail end of that bitch. So, I mean, I made something on it, but...
Same.
Shit. I mean, here's what people got to think about. The sympathy stocks that are about to happen because of fucking SpaceX Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. People are going to get cooked, and people are going to get fucking stupid rich.
Yeah. Yeah, personally, how I feel about that is I just want to know what they're called and when they're going to start. Because even if it's just a couple bucks right now, it's whatever.
Well, I've seen stocks go up 1,000% in 2 minutes.
I know. Oh.
I've also seen them flush 1,000% in 2 minutes. Literally, some of these fucking Chinese stocks, dude, if you ever, like, just happen to look at, like, charts of, like, some of the dumb shit that has happened in the stock market, some of these things have literally, like, they'll spike 300-400%. So let's say it goes up from, like, $2 to, like, $9, $10, $12. And then before it's done, it's, like, down to $1.20. Like, it completely, fully flushes. It 100% jackknife and flushes. Which, from what I can tell from just seeing people in the comments on these charts and shit, they're like, yep, typical Chinese pump and dump, and they can do it and get away with it because we have there's no jurisdiction to police the Chinese in the U.S. stock market, because what are you going to do? Go over there, try to arrest people? They're just going to deny that they did it.
Right, you're gonna try to do nothing exactly, right? Not like our lawyers can do anything about their law.
Yep.
And their law doesn't give a fuck.
Nope. So they'll pump and dump in a heartbeat.
So you're saying that in reality, if you watch it just closely enough, you could potentially make good money with Chinese markets.
I've seen, there's a few people I follow who make on average between $25,000 and $50,000 a day.
See, that's crazy to me. I can't even, dude, I need like 20 grand to pay up my house.
Yeah, I know people who do that in a day. Now, I've also seen them lose $60,000 in a day, too, so... But, I mean, multi-millionaire, they don't care. You know, it's just part of the day. You know, you broke your rules, and you fucked up, Ron. But, I mean, that's part of the day trading thing, though, which is... You gotta have a special brain for that shit.
I agree.
Investing is one thing. Actually, and properly investing is one thing. Swing trading is another. But day trading is...
A whole different ballgame.
Yes. That takes...
See, I may not know much, but I do know that it is a different fucking ballgame.
Yeah, you have to be a very different brain for that. Because pattern analysis has to be through the roof.
Yep.
Also, you can't be emotionally biased either. Because if you're emotionally biased with it, you're gonna get fucked too. Because you're like, oh, it should go up. I believe it would. You know, this is a great headline. This is a great company. Nope. It's not how that works. I've seen garbage headline stocks and shit go fucking 400% in 5 minutes. I've seen great headlines just absolutely get shit on in 2 minutes. So it's like, you never fucking know. You never know.
Wow, they responded.
What?
Pearl Abyss.
What'd they say?
Of course, a GM.
With the usual
Responded.
GM, with the usual response.
Yeah, I just came from Kadri to help you. I
Oh,
will do my
shit.
best to help. I understand your point, and from your specifications you described, it certainly sounds like you have a stable and capable setup. However, in order for us to properly investigate the issue, we still need a DAG file. Why?
Because that's probably their diagnostic file that shows what's going on.
Please generate and attach a DAG. Okay. That's it. So yeah, real helpful.
A+ Pearl Abyss support right there, man. He came all the way from Kadri's. Bitch was fucking grinding.
That's what I'm saying. He never left. He didn't even feel like leaving to respond. Damn. He said, just send a diag file. Okay. Okay. Check. We'll see how they decide to do a checkmate.
Maybe this one will become to you from the Fadoos.
I mean, that's what I'm hoping. Yeah, maybe he would have gained a little bit more wisdom since Kadri's.
Right?
At least if it was GM Armin, at least he wouldn't have bullshitted me.
Which GM is this?
Who was it? GM Agron or Agracon.
Okay.
I've never heard of that one, so
Yeah, that's a new one. I was gonna say, because if it's ataraxia, I got a specific message for you to pass along. Go fuck yourself. What?
piece of the shit. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's affected by this weird server issues.
No, I've looked on the forums and there's been people complaining about it, so. Good news is tomorrow servers go offline for a bit. Well, tonight, whatever. And, you get a server reset and maybe it gets fixed.
Yeah, so I'm hoping it was just some weird server maintenance issue, even though it's been happening for a while.
Because like I would go through periods of time where it would be jank and then it would be fine. It'd be jank and then it'd be fine.
Yeah, that's kind of how it felt. And right now, I'm not too sure if I should go grind or not because I'm scared of going grinding.
I mean, worst case scenario, go touch the butt at Aetherion. I don't think you're gonna die there.
Oh no. Oh, definitely not gonna die there. I could stay in there for a minute.
I mean, if you're really a bitch, then just go grind Sawzins.
For all the coins. But in reality, I think the one that aggravates me the most is the boat one.
Yeah, that seems really annoying.
Because the last time I had it happen, it wasn't so bad. But the time before that, I tried to swim up to my boat. My boat wouldn't let me touch it. I had to switch to a different fucking server, and the fucking boat was nowhere near me.
Oh, I tried
I was
to
like, wow.
fish last night at the spot Kaylee told me about.
Mhm.
My horse got like 3/4 of the way out there. Now I did fuck up the first jump or two, so I might be able to get out there. But no, that's fucking far from the
Far.
shore.
Yeah.
I tried though. I tried my hardest last night. I was like, I'm gonna do it. I think I can do it. Honestly, this is probably where Krogdala would come in handy. If you could fly the first chunk and then land in
Yep.
the water out there, it would be so much easier. You could probably make
Yeah,
that.
because you would get your full. You still have your full thing before
Yep.
you even like landed on the water.
Yep. I'll probably make another horse set because of the special Imperial seals they're updating. Those chests are gonna go
Yeah.
from 3 to 5, which would give me enough to make another horse set. So I'll probably make one more. That's just a Krogdalo buffer. But the expensive, like, really nice one's probably gonna be on my dine.
Ooh.
We also get another Imperial steed. So
Really?
yep, you'll get 2 instead of 1. Now on the out of those seals. So that's gonna be a nice little bonus. The only issue is I gotta start buying Garmoth scales.
Yep. Because you need those to make the armor.
Yep.
For the horses. Yeah, and some of that stuff sometimes isn't always on the market. At least here lately, because most people aren't necessarily grinding out there anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, you get them from doing Garmoth.
But even that's like
Not a whole
enough.
lot. It's like 10 or 20 or whatever. It's not really enough to like mean anything per se. You'd still have to buy some shit
Yep.
or go grind for it.
I mean, the thing is if you're buying it, it's all of it. I mean, it's still technically cheaper than buying one piece. So it's not that bad. The worst part is getting this fragments that you need.
The wind and the water and the other one?
Earth.
The earth, yeah.
Yep, that's the worst part of it. Because if you don't have the wind, everybody was grinding at like Gyphon, Fadoos, and shit like that, Polys. That's the water fragment.
Water, yeah.
So if you wanted the wind, you had to go do Farinas. You had to go kill Farinas and kill a shit ton of them.
Yeah, wind is the only way to get wind is the Farinas. So I farmed the fuck out of the Farinas for my Krogdala set. I remember that.
And I've been doing it a lot here lately for the tanning too. I've been getting it
Because I think I
for
helped
like
Narama
1,000.
get his. I went out there with the Valkyrie, and I was sucking him in, and he was just mass butchering on the spot.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, he had a
That's
pocket
actually
Valk, and basically I would taunt them and pull them into a specific area, and he would just sit there and just butcher on top of that massive pile I'd get.
yeah, but nowadays I don't even think it allows you to butcher shit that you didn't kill.
It would have to be. We'd have to check the party rules.
Because I think they changed it because it seems like anytime you try to help anything with anything, that's been patched or fixed.
Yeah, no, they basically made this a single player game because they fucking hate it.
Yeah, and that to me really does suck. Like I don't understand. Like that was like one of the ways that I enjoy helping people was doing shit like that. Like even for the hunting. Like that still absolutely really it kind of aggravates me. Like what was the point?
Yeah, because
why
I mean, I
can't
used to
I help
power
them?
level people by I would snipe and they just go butcher my shit.
Yeah. Because it's fun to be able to help somebody else hurry up and get up to a point where they can just go buy their own rifle or make their own rifle at that point,
Mm-hmm.
and they can start doing it. You know, I did that for my aunt, and that it was like less than an hour, and she was up to like pro something.
Yeah, I
And
did
had
it.
her freaking sniper
Six Al did it for me. We had Artisan 10 in an hour because I cake buffed it.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I cake buffed that run. And then Wales got me to master the next day. So,
Yeah, Wales would.
because Wales was
Especially-
fucking retarded EXP. And you know what the really dumb shit was? Even as a driver, you got the hunting EXP. Because it was just on the... Yeah, it was just on the butcher kill. So whenever you'd butcher it, you'd get the EXP for it. So he went up, like, he said, like, 20-ish levels just from doing whales
from
over the
butchering.
years. Yeah, just from doing the whales.
That's extreme, dude.
Yeah. I mean, that's the dumb shit. Is it's such a great life skill activity that's not done. Like the amount of hunting EXP is fucking retarded. The amount of money you get is fucking retarded. But nobody does it anymore.
Yeah, we need how many hunters to do that per
To
se?
kill it reasonably, you need about 15.
So what you're saying is, if
And I
we
mean,
get that much people in the guild, we should do that.
You can... Yes, but the issue is the network that you have to do to get it going is it's a lot of channel hopping. Because you've got to get the network of people who know how to hunt the whales and track them down real quick through the server to find where they are. But 15, it's still going to be slow, but it's doable. Where you're really like cooking is about 25 to 40 in that range, and then 70 they're just fucking obliterating. Like the average night we would run whales, like if whales were to pop like right now, we'd have about 80 people on that mast.
God damn.
Yeah. No, I mean it was just a blur of bullets. Literally it looked like a Star Wars battle going off.
Whole bunch of smoke and puffing and shit coming out.
And a shy playing music on the side because they could.
Because pirate.
Yep, there were some good tunes, and there were some you gotta be fucking kidding me ones. I can't tell you how many times we got rickrolled with Baby Shark.
Baby shark, do.
Yep. And it's like, and then finally somebody actually just plays Never Gonna Give You Up, and we're like, okay, I accept this. Just not, just as long as it's not Baby Shark, I'm good at this point.
Never gonna let you down. Never gonna hold you up. Never gonna desert you. I fucking goddamn, I didn't need that damn song in my head, man.
Oh, come on. It lives in my head rent-free.
As a metalhead, I am in total
Have you heard
disregard.
him actually play that, like, recently?
No.
Oh, shit. I can't remember if it was Foo Fighters or Metallica he played it with, and it's fucking banging. I was like, I have never heard this song rock that hard. I want to say it was the Foo Fighters.
You know, any song can be turned into a yeah. You should know that.
Oh yeah. I mean, as a person who's listened to Pop Goes Punk, yes. I know exactly what can come from said
All I gotta do is change the tone, my guy. All I gotta do is change the tone.
Yeah. All right. Let's go put this up and get ready for our number 2 and the boss in 23 minutes.
Yep. Pop goes rock. Pop goes crunk. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Those are all good ones.
Devil Wears Prada doing Still Fly.
Yeah.
Dude, I was at the National Mayhem tour when they did that shit. I was walking by, and the whole fucking area turned into a circle pit, and I'm going, oh god, I'm fucked.
It's just funny that you mentioned Devil Wears Prada, though.
Yeah, because that's like one of the big Pop Goes Crunk songs, was that one.
It is one of them, yep. And the messed up part is, they're technically a local to me.
That's
like
awesome.
They started around here, and then they went to Metal Blade, Ohio.
Okay.
Where they got signed at. So I used to see them like every weekend.
That's awesome.
When I was growing up, like from 2002 to 2005. Yeah, I've seen them every fucking weekend almost.
Damn, I only got one. This is gonna be a bad grind. I got one wand crystal that entire hour.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with it. I'm not happy with these grinds because I've not even been seeing that much like Deborah's dropping for others. Either.
I didn't get a Devo.
I think they adjusted the rates for a while so that way the prices go back up.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Like a secret adjustment that until they see the time is right and then they throw it back.
All right, let's go do our horse shite. Actually, let me just go ahead and grab the quest here.
Because for the longest time, it was pretty easy getting them Deborah's.
I mean, I was getting on average 2-3 an hour pretty consistently.
Same. And now it's just turned off for me. It's just off. I'm gonna go try to do some hours here over there real quick. See if anything changes.
Well, remember, bosses are in 20 minutes, so buffs and how you, if you're anal. Of course, you don't track shit like I do, so I don't think you give a fuck.
I don't, unfortunately, track anything.
Yeah, I track too much shit, so it's like I can't fuck my data up.
Oh, that was one of those big wasps. Going inside. I ain't fighting with them fucking flying demons. Fuck you big black flying bitch. Huh? Yeah, we have these big black flying cicada killing wasps. Man, they are big. They always look angry. I usually choose war with them suckers.
Usually.
I don't usually let them suckers live or fly around me. No. I like being scared. Not that they've actually like tried to bite me or anything. They're too big. You know, I don't know why I even jump over that river. To be frank, I have a Crocodile. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Old habits die hard.
That's the only thing I can think of. Like,
You're so used
I
to
need to
drowning
jump
your
over-
horse. You're so used to drowning your horse that you forget you have a Krog who can literally just go, yo, sup? Let me just trot across this real quick.
yeah, I do that when I have to. Like, if I'm running somewhere in the land of morning light or somewhere, like there's a big spot where you can like cut a pretty big chunk of time off. Like if every now and then I'll take my main character to Golden Pig or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
or over to like Honglum or just screwing around, and I'll be coming back, and there's that big chasm of water in between Nampu, Noodle Village, and like the Sea Village place
Mm-hmm.
or the Sea Palace place. Where you go into the Sea Palace.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll cross that chasm with the horse all the time. Horse has plenty of stamina. I'm not sure if it has more or less than a normal dine though.
It's the same.
Okay.
It's all skills are the same. You're just because you can fly to start makes it feel like you're going further into the water.
True. And if you do it right, you could do a double jump or a triple jump.
Well, that's how I do it. I jump, and then hit it, do my drift, and I wait till right before it's about to take the stamina, and then I jump, do the move, and I can stretch it out as long as possible. All right, so we're gonna pause here for a few minutes, and
I am at the boss.
Sames. I'm just gonna spend this time, spend at least the next 5-6 minutes processing some shit at this point. Because some fucker tried to steal my metal today, and I'm like, oh, hail to the nah. Hail to the nah, and to the nah, to the nah.
Hail to the no.
Not today, Satan. Not today.
Not today, motherfucker. You'll never get this. You will never get this. Okay, I am in my maid suit. Go to my me.
So let's see. Let's check up on our alchemy level. So we're 55% into 47. So we're definitely getting 48. We'll get a part. It's really going to come down to those dishes, dude. I think it really is going to come down to the dishes. Will the dishes push me over or not? Because we are currently at 117,100-ish. That's a few EXP. So we can do the rough amount of it. So this is currently worth, so let's see here. It is what, 117,100 times 30 divided by 1,610. That's 2,100 181 crafts. So that's almost a full alchemy station of EXP. If I'm doing the math correctly.
Good God.
Now, contribution-wise, that's a shit ton. I will probably get 240 change, somewhere up in there. 240 and change.
I feel like you're gonna get some points out of that.
Yes. I will definitely get at least 20 out of that.
Holy fuck. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Bourbon burnt ends, huh? Bourbon burnt ends? That sound wild. It's like the beef tips, except those are chunks with some burnt ends. With the bourbons. It's probably pretty good steak right there.
We're up to 400 unknown truffle seeds.
Am I gonna put down a command together right now?
No, I'll come up and do it. I'm there. So I'm processing at the moment. Because I can't be
You're
fucked.
here.
But I'm not. My character's there. Is what I'm saying.
Oop, wrong button. I have to get that down.
Up to
There we go,
380
that.
bill now in the in raw
In the
elixirs.
century.
Well, no, just in raw silver value in my glitch storage. Trying to see if I've got anything that I can.
So were you crafting it all at?
I am crafting it in the Heidel manner, but I store it all. So Heidel stores my mushrooms, and Glitch is where the all the materials sit. So I will go to Glitch and actually sit there with a maid outfit and process all this shit directly out of storage. Process it all. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is I don't really have anything of vendor or of selling value.
Yet.
Well, no, I'm like looking at like things that I could list on the central market just to like help liquidate. I'm not really seeing like it's not like I'm sitting on like, you know, oh, enhancement mats here, let's make money here, or
Well, it's all in potion mats.
yeah. I mean, I did end up selling all the Caphras. We made 8 bill on the Caphras. So all the ancient spirit dust I had farmed up. So that was nice.
Goddamn.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not
Thank you very
really
much.
seeing a whole lot, which just kind of sucks, dick.
So not until the harmonies are made. Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really got shit. Unfortunate.
So that's the only shit part.
Yeah.
But actual liquid silver, like on you.
I got 73 billion on me in my inventory, and I have 159 billion in my central market.
Central. Okay, so
So,
at least you have enough to buy one if you really wanted to.
well,
And you already bought your spellbound catalysts, right?
no, I have not spent the 70 billion on spell. That's what sits in my inventory is the 72 billion for that. But tonight I will have the
Okay.
money through the grind if I can fucking get a Debo Rekka to drop. Like,
Well, you've already heard my plea. I haven't got one in a while. Oop, wrong button. Wrong button. Okay. I got that one. And then I got can jump. That saves me some stamina over the dash. The dash uses one stamina over the jump. No, two. Fuck. Okay. Keep that in mind. No, I don't want that one. 4 death. That's what it is.
let's see here. I think tonight's Cronstones, right?
Yar. Yar. 3K.
3,000.
I was gonna say 3K.
So that'll put me at 20,000
Ouch.
crons. Thing is, I'm just like sitting here going, I'll tap eventually.
It'll go. Something will go. It'll go. I would just save right now, but it will go. That's all we have to keep thinking. It's gonna go.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
worry, it's gonna go.
Yep.
Oh wait, guard mode. Hiya!
If I was gonna get, like, I also gotta think about, am I gonna be doing this on the Seraph, or am I gonna be, like, I gotta think, how long is she gonna be in life skill purgatory, trying to catch up with all this shit? Because if I'm gonna be getting my Seraph out of purgatory, I need to start looking at the main hand, getting it up to Hex at least. But if the Guardian's gonna be running,
I thought you were already gonna be just leveling those up evenly anyway.
yeah, but it's the I gotta get the
Main hand up.
the main hand and the sub weapon up. The sub weapon
Oh,
benefits me as the Guardian right now. The main
Yep.
hand benefits the Seraph. So
it's like how much of her damage is technically coming from the main hand?
a lot, considering the if you're not using Pergatum, that's where you're getting it from.
What's Pergatum? Is that the
Awakening weapon.
wings?
No, if you're wings, you're the Sacramentum. You're the main hand.
Main hand. Oh.
So
An awakening weapon would be the dark
yes.
or the Pergatum.
So that's where I'm having to kind of weigh this out of which one do I end up wanting to play more? Pergatum is definitely fucking gnarly to play with because it hits like a damn bus. But the issue is like she's in purgatory right now of life skills until I can get caught up. Because as soon as I get done with the right after I get done with the alchemy shit, I'm gonna need her weight to do the processing, and if I start propping those special Elton meals or the whatever the marvelous Elton meals, those are 10-hour buffs. So unless I can burn that 10-hour buff before, unless I can get that popped before say the afternoon, I can't use the Seraph.
It just sounds like she's gonna be almost stuck for a while. Life
Let's
skill purgatory.
see here. Let's look at Kama Sylvia. I have 127. These are just the timbers. I have 127,000 timber I still need to process of Caphras. 95,000 of Snowfield Cedar. 123,000 Thuja. I have 500,000 Acacia. 500,000, almost 600,000 Acacia. 600,000 White Cedar. 300,000 Cedar. 300,000 Fir. 300,000 Birch. 72,000 Pine. 400,000 Maple. And just the base, the tier of 0 mat. Rookie numbers, considering I've already blown 3 million in the last couple weeks, this is what's
Very
left
much
over.
not rookie numbers.
Then we've got 500,000 and or almost 600,000 in knock. I haven't been buying copper and zinc as much as I normally would. So yeah.
Top right too.
Then you get into the planks, and I mean, that's obviously going to go up. So we'll get back to spending on that, and I'll be back over millions on each again in no time.
Yes.
Because I need the alchemy over with. And then we get to grind.
Memory fragments. The Laura's black teas.
Where the fuck's my metal?
It's gone. I ain't even got no medals, so I don't even want to hear it.
Like, it's taken a while for the server to update.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Server's a fork.
Because you should have my number 1 trade, number 1 processing, and number 2 or 3 alchemy by now.
It's not the server. It's your internet.
Yeah, it's your internet, dude. It's your router.
Let me alt F4 that thing.
I mean, on the actual like leaderboard, you're number 2 on alchemy right now.
Oh, is it actually? Hold on. Who's okay? So yeah, it's still on my Valkyrie. Yeah, I should have the trade and I should have the processing.
Yeah, it says you're on Serial or Serial.
Sariel, yeah, my Valkyrie.
Yeah, so it didn't update at all, dude. Took forever.
It'll update in a minute.
Fucking broken. Fix your shit, Pearl Abyss. Damn, you're number 10 in training? Good shit. My dad's number 10 in training right now on his server.
Nice.
Yeah, he's kitchen. He's only 6 levels away from Guru.
I haven't updated yet on this, so.
What'd you do, buy them all? Hit the other button. To the right. Yeah.
Alright, any moment now.
Wow. Yeah, 31.
There we go. So let's see, I'm 9 in gathering, I'm C in fishing, 15 in hunting, 12 in cooking, 2 in alchemy, 1 in processing, B in training, 1 in trade, 18 in farming, 18 in sailing, B in bartering, 16 in wealth with what's sitting in my inventory, 9 in growth, and red battlefield I don't fucking do. Curious, can I actually get in the... See if I can actually get in the top 5 wealth. We'll find out where they are, at least. Alright. Come on, one more statue. That's all we want. One more statue.
Wheel of Fortune. They're playing Wheel of Fortune. Either that or it's the ice cream truck.
Alrighty. Survey says somebody got an iridescent.
Yeah, someone in the group did.
Nope, I got
What'd you get
garbage.
Yeah, you got garbage. I mean, it is worth coming out here. It's just, well, the 12 sharps, the magicals, the crons, the capras, it does add up. Just gosh damn it, it could be more. It could be like 20 of them, huh, Stormer?
Alright.
They should have been
Time.
given 50 crons or 100 crons. The fuck?
Yeah, Krons could be a little less stingy.
That's for sure. These event kind of stuff should have better. Should have better, I think. Because there's no reason for them not to try to give it out. Especially in most of the cases, it's just going to get burnt and just added another number to somebody's aggres.
Oh shit, I also need to get the tent buff. Because... Get the fuck...
Oh yeah, Dad, they told me that I need to send a DX diag file to them.
let's see here. Guild buffs are 20, so let me grab a 20.
To show their insolence, or to show the problem. They want me to send a diag file.
All right, hold on. Let me find what's going on with this damn hot put actions. Weird, it's not even recognizing the button.
Seriously?
Yeah. That's what's going on with it. There it is.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Okay, it's fixed now. So 2 more hours. And these will be the hours of the Debarekas.
Are you fucking sure?
Let's say
I'm
this.
hoping.
I believe in Harvey Dent.
I believe are in Jesus. Do you believe in our in Jesus?
And there we go. Told you. Believe in Harvey Dent.
No need to fear. Harvey Dent is there.
Yeah.
Dude, get off the freaking.
Get fresh sticker.
Where? Oh, where is the hunting bag? There we go. Let me change my gear over. Almost 27 in processing for master.
It's not too
Getting
shabby.
there. Getting there. Went up almost a level and a half today. Just goofing off.
Shit, I remember going up a level in a day. That spot's pretty nice. Dude, I actually really like Aetherion for this power, this AP bracket, because I can easily grind Nymphomere. But this is better sellable money. So,
You're comfortable too. What crystal got broke that it didn't tell me about?
ooh, shit. So,
Why?
with them being within about 150 mil of each other, this spot is to me superior because I don't rely on having to sell something on the central market for extra value. That it's all in the raw dropped money.
You know what that piece of shit took again without telling me?
What?
Akred.
Damn.
Again. With the fucking
The best mechanic.
Akred.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, the mechanics here are literally sit back and relax. It loves taking your Okrads.
Why?
You know, with as much as you're dying, I would be grinding pirates like my life depends on it, and
Oh.
getting several fucking coins just to have in my inventory. Just so that I'm not sitting here blowing up, 2 billion silver crystals.
Hey, no. It's perfect in this world.
Like, I'm just saying.
You just go blow another fucking 500. Ooh. It didn't even see, and that's the thing. It didn't even tell me that something got broke. Otherwise, I would have did something about it beforehand. At least I would have bitched about it. The fuck?
Right.
But no, they didn't even tell me that the crystal had broke. Like, I am
Deaths
so
upon
confused.
deaths upon disconnect won't show the crystal.
That's what I'm saying. What the fuck?
Okay, so he's not dying normally due to normal mobs. Right now, the game has been very DCing for him. But he was at Orbita grinding when the DC happened. So, he's lost a few crystals due to the DC. And support told him to send some file to him now, so they're somewhat trying to help him out.
Air quotes.
So,
Don't forget the air quotes.
air quotes, yes. They're helping from Kadri's, He has come from Kadri's, bruh. I get it, it's an automated message, but still. But no, he's actually overly geared for Orbita. But it's just the internet is being ass.
It's not even my internet. That's worse.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard Orbita likes to eat crystals. It likes to and nom.
The last disconnect I had happen to me, I was actually at Tenebrum. Tenebrum's
Okay.
not as hard as Orbita, which is true.
Okay, you were at Tenebrum. Okay.
Yeah, this last time that I died.
It didn't tell me that I lost.
Also,
the
just
crystal.
a note, and just for FYI, Meiwa. Just throw that out there. Everyone nods and smiles, going, "Yep, mm-hmm, nope, makes sense."
Yeah, because mechanically, I feel like they're squishy.
Yeah.
Ooh, I do gotta tag my Seraph and try that again.
Try what? Just try Seraph?
Yep.
She's fun.
Because last time I dealt with her, it was at Dark Seekers.
Okay.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, she slaps. Mine's just unfortunately locked in purgatory. Poor thing. But hey, I'm 29% into 66 on her, so yeah.
Catching up. I'm trying. I'm trying to catch up.
Trying. It's the key word.
I just wonder how much better the Seraph is at where I'm grinding.
I'm gonna say it's a multi-X increase, but I don't want to offend your Meiwa.
Everything is
I'm gonna lurk a bit, grind an hour as well. Alright, good luck. May RNG bless you. And you get all the drops.
Instant slushification. Smack a frozen bottle of tea. Freezes like crazy. So crazy.
All right. So, let's see. With 32 hours of alchemy left, I'm looking at all of Thursday. I'm probably like Monday when I start selling. My RNG is gone. Full pigment earlier. It'll come back. Trust. But grats on the big drop. Let's see. So 30 hours. I'm getting about... Yeah, it'll be about Sunday when I finish. Because I'm also going to do whatever cake buff is left, I'm going to do on golden hand elixirs.
Okay.
Just because it's like stupid EXP. So I'll be doing whatever it takes to get the... I think it's Oil of Storms for that one. So we'll get... probably do those and I'll probably make all the deep sea elixirs because I have the I happen to have
a lot of stuff
I have the
lying around still.
yeah, I have the corals for that. I'll make
Total.
I'll actually craft the envies that I have. Or the tenacities, whichever one the AP one is. I'll craft those. Or no. I want the no, I want the back attack. If I'm gonna craft any, it's going into the back attack. Because I'll hit hard caps. Pretty easily. Or I could,
Yeah, but
or what
make
I
a
could think
different
about here is a brain wrinkle to lay out. I keep the perfume running, and it allows me to get the Black Spirit Rage crystal in. That's some tech too. That's some sauce there too to think about. Instead of running 6 of the hand dawn crystals of AP or whatever the fuck they are,
Mm-hmm.
run 5 of them in one of the Black Spirit crystals, but just make up the AP on the perfume.
Correct. You will definitely be a really happy camper about that. Especially on the Seraph at least.
Yep.
I feel like I'm missing something. What could I be missing? I'm missing
God, I'm gonna have to
something.
relearn Seraph though. My brain has like already kind of dumped it. So it'll be that awkward couple days coming here, grinding Seraph here till I get back to clean rotations again on her. And then we take her to dangerous spots.
Real dangerous spots. Like Orbita.
Yep.
Because you should be able to do Orbita real soon. Oh god. Oh god, why am I on the ground?
Yep, that's kind of what I'm thinking. And it's gonna depend on the difference between the differences between do I get 3 accessories or 4 out of this?
How much was he planning on trying to get out of it?
I'm expecting 3. I'm debating that I think I might get 4 because I already have 1 already almost in liquid silver just in my inventory.
That's true. You basically have that after a few hours of grinding.
Yep.
If you get it right. Dude, am I missing something?
I haven't done it personally since I've started my alchemy run. That was something I normally do around this time of day. I would always do it around now or, well, hour ago. So once I get done with that, I'll start doing the Salies again pretty consistently. And basically, all you need to do is be around when we do it, grab a certain set of quests, come hang out for the 30-40 minutes, depending on what day it is. It's about an hour long to do the weeklies. It's about 30-ish minutes to do the dailies.
Correct.
So, nope, you just come hang out on the boat is all you have to do.
Right, it's real simple. I mean, you literally just be in the team, and that's it.
Yep. That's why Salies is OP.
The only weekly that is actually important that you can't like necessarily help people with is the barter one. The barter one's important. The 15 barters.
Yep.
That gives you a lot of resources.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do that on a small ship.
Yep. That's easy to do. You can just do tier 1 barters and
correct.
Easily blast through that.
The base to level 1, right.
So, but yeah, the normal Salie route is basically you just chill for you chill for about 30-40 minutes while one of us does the driving. And either one of us can do it.
Well, I say I usually do it in the mornings and at night.
then what I would say is if you're going out and doing your Saleys, just start. You should have the Saley channel, I think, unlocked. Just post in there, just at here, doing Saleys in 15 minutes. If anybody wants to join, here's my channel. And then you just would invite a platoon, basically.
I've never done that. Never done it. I can help with people now though with it.
So it'll be done. You'll always start in Valia, at the Valia Pier.
Yep,
And
and
we'll-
we select the 2 or 3 quests that we have to do that we go to 3 different islands, and then we start off and those stupid silly barter ones, and then head off to Quella's Eye and finish those. Simple as that.
Yep. And we'll run, we run new players through it, show them where all the quests are, which ones to grab, which ones not to grab. It's a fun time.
Yeah, there's a few that you definitely don't touch. Because all they do is just give you EXP. Don't get me wrong, they're worth doing sometimes. But it's not all the time. Now, if we did con, we would do the extra weeklies from the other guild person.
Oh yeah, the
and
con
get a
weekly.
discount. Huh?
I said, oh yeah, I forgot about the con weekly.
Yeah, there's I don't know, I think there's 2, maybe even 3 of them associated with con out there from that guild guy. And that one gives you a shit ton if you did it. But I never did it, so don't ask me. I just know they're there. And I moved the triple flow guy over to across the way from the storage.
I need to go find this triple float motherfucker.
He just sitting there, chilling. They eventually moved him to not being there anymore, and then the real triple float person is the same person that everybody else knows. So at one point he had a triple float thing there, but yeah, it at some point when they got rid of that quest, I don't know exactly when. Because at some point they moved the people at around on Quella's Eye.
Well, Quilla's Eye became... The whole point of Quilla's Eye was to move the Port Rat NPCs somewhere. That was the whole function of... But, that was, the whole reason for that place to even exist. Was because they needed a place to put the Port Rat NPCs because they were rewriting Port Rat into Moodle. And it's you fuckers.
Stupid.
You cheated us out of something that was actually going to be cooler than what we got.
Yeah.
Instead, we got Ancient Korea. Come on.
Yeah, and there was a whole landmass there. At least as
Yeah.
far as I was concerned, it could have been cool.
No, that was a lot bigger of a landmass. It was going to be a whole new continent.
Yep. And scrap.
Yep. We're going to make it an island, and we're going to make it Korea from the ancient times. Fuck.
And I'm not mad at it. It's cool. It's just... It's very empty. It's the problem with
That's
that I
why
have with
its
it.
name has always been the Land of the Boring Light. And it has never been able to get past that.
Yeah, there's just not much there.
The quest sucked. Most of the content at the time was just ass.
I agree. I mean, right now it's fucking almost worthless to truly do. Don't get me wrong, the bosses are worth doing. Those are worth just showing up for. But everything else, eh, it's mad rewards. Don't get me wrong, Hunglam is okay, but it's still mad rewards.
Yeah, I've got at some point, I gotta go through and do an hour at all the grind spots, so I gotta go through and do all the Land of the Boring Light shit. I'm so triggered.
Well, Hunglam is easy, and Dokebi is pretty easy too. I haven't been in the Golden Cave. People say that that's good money, like really good money, but
I mean,
never...
worst case scenario, I wheelchair it. Is the way I look at it.
Yeah, Guardian. And the Guardian in a lot of those areas is perfect. Like Honglam Base, you're perfect. All your AoEs are basically where they spawn. So you almost don't even have to move.
That's kind of disgusting when we think about it. Like, I'm so used to field stripping grind spots. Like, all this tower shit is blowing my brain. But I actually called that years ago, saying we can't. They're gonna have to make this world massive if you're gonna keep field stripping like this, or the mobs are gonna get so tanky that you can't really field strip, and it's gonna end up turning into tower spots. Guess what it turned into? Tower spots.
Tower spots everywhere. Yeah, because in reality, if people have to kill certain things and certain amounts, it's...
Keep this in mind, though. It also reduces server lag because you have to spawn the mobs in. So they're not just sitting there all the time. So I get it. It helps reduce server resources to make the game run snappier, that you're just not sitting there with 10 zillion mobs just waiting for somebody to come play with their dick.
True. That's true.
Because, like, right now, if nobody's down there at Fogan's, they're fucking off down there. Just waiting.
Waiting.
Hopping and flopping around.
Yep, and then when you switch into Elvia server, it's the same thing. They're all just chilling. Not like they're going anywhere. But then again, I'm still kind of I enjoy the field strippage.
How much do you air in Aetherion, bro? Tower grind is boring. It's just 1.9 to 3 bill an hour.
For what?
I mean, yeah, it's never less than 2.5 for me an hour. The highest it gets for me is almost 4, depending on Debo drops. If I get really good Debo drops, it's over 4 an hour. But I don't even look at this money as like this money's nothing to me. I make more than that in Alchemy. I have an advanced Carrick, yes. I have the advance. I also had a Valor, but I sold it. So
yeah, I sold my second one too.
I need to remake mine.
Yep, I'm getting on it myself. I'm getting on it.
So the way I look at it is, I get to go out and just play with my class. So I don't really ever give a shit about the money per hour. I'm at a point where I will... If I want money per hour, I go and I do my life skill shit. If I want to go have fun on my character, I'm playing the Guardian. Or the Seraph. You're on day 1 of attaining your Carrick. Alright. Day 1 of yes.
Oh. Remember, well, it's
So,
gonna take about a month of doing the dailies.
Mm-hmm. That's the Sally's question. That's why I'm now piecing this together. Has boat stats, so leveling that. You don't even have to level the Corsair.
No, just 49 it.
Yep, just level 49 it, and you have a level 49 sailing alt.
Permanent.
Yep. And this
I
way,
don't
nobody
need
can
to-
PvP you.
Not that I've had it happen. I'm not gonna say I've had it happen yet. So.
No, what are you gonna kill?
What are you gonna get for killing him? Karma.
Like, trust me, you don't want to have to deal with naval karma. I promise you. As somebody who's had to go grind that shit out, it's fucking terrible. Because, yes, I have sank people because I had to.
Nowadays, I feel like there's probably no reason to.
Nope, you're sailing. Everything's done on the Carrack itself. Or in your case, everything's done on the sailboat. Or the frigate.
Unless you want somebody to hurry up and help you with it real quick, I can. And you can just, you know, I can hurry up and get that done. Like now, I'd have to help you now.
Yeah, you don't need a level 60. The only reason I have a level 63 Corsair is because I was actually looking at playing her. Because the Succession Corsair just looks fun as shit to play.
It is fun.
I just never got to really take it out and do it. Well, okay, let's be real. Okay, hold up. Let's make sure you understand something. You're not going to be on a non-PvP server forever. At some point, you're going to have to come off of that. That's not a forever thing. At some point, you'll be living on the normal Balanos. You'll be living on the guild channels, is really where you'll probably end up spending most of your time. So you can channel hop very quickly. Yeah, well, Balanos is the normal, that's the open world PvP servers. No.
Yeah, PvP doesn't usually happen anymore on the seas unless it's for the Blue Battlefield thing.
Shit, I've seen pirates out there. Last time I did Sailies, there was a pirate sailing out there. He fucked off when he saw me, though. Because he sailed over to me. He was blinking.
I haven't seen anybody personally in a long time myself. At least on our servers, so I don't know. Even on my old server, that I didn't really have problems with pirates.
So, okay. Let me explain that. So, that's just a signature of the seasonal server, not the rest of the game. If you're playing on any of the normal region-named servers that aren't seasonal or Olvia, those are for new players and seasonal content. Your 49 alt will not be a seasonal character. If it is a seasonal character, you need to delete it or run it all the way through just to finish the season. Okay, Arsha is free PvP. There's a difference.
There's a difference.
So, Arsha means that you could run around, flagged up, ready to go, and if somebody comes into your spot, you will lose karma if you kill them. On Arsha, it's just open PvP. It's just how you flag up to attack somebody. But there will be no karma hit while on the Arsha servers. So, like, right now, if somebody was to run through my spot and I pop them, I will lose karma because I am not on an Arsha server. But if this was Arsha, we'd just sit here and we'd have a good time. But that's not what you really want to deal with in the higher end spots. And that's what most people have realized is most people don't fuck with you unless they're just a dick. But there's so many anti-griefing rules, and as long as you know them and the other person doesn't, you can get them banned really quickly. While it'll be a wrist slap for the first few, but if it's their last time, then yes. where you could lose your gear if you die? Yes-ish. It's a little more complicated than that. So let's walk you through PvP and forced PvP rules. So let's explain the karma to you. So karma is basically a useless stat that they have added in the game that makes it impossible for you to defend your spot, all right? Because for whatever reason, they decided that you can only kill somebody once or twice before you lose enough karma to become red.
Red.
And once you hit the red status, that means below negative 15,000 karma, you will start being a red player. So now what this means is you can be attacked anywhere in the world while you are red. They don't have to flag up to kill you. You have to flag up to kill them. That's the bullshit part. Now, as you keep going further and further red, you can go up to negative 10 million in karma. I don't remember what... No, it's 10, it should be 10 million. If it is 30 million, then that's really cooked. But if you are... your naval karma is different. I don't remember what its bottom number is. I know it's less, but it's ass to recover. It is far worse to recover. Alright? So... Now, what are the benefits of being red? You get access to Mui Quinn. You get the server reputation of being a dick. You get unlimited PvP. Unlimited PvP.
From everything.
Yeah. I mean, literally, unlimited. And yeah, that's about it. There's no actual benefit other than, like, the small combat buff you can get out of, Mui Quinn daily. There's really no benefit other than just being an asshole.
Yeah, you get no
okay, so let's
benefit
explain how this works now. So at, anything past 15,001 karma, you have the ability to start losing gear. Now, what this is actually mean is it doesn't mean the whole gear is going to go kaboom. That's not how it works. It's not like an enchantment where it just blows up. Okay, so when you die at negative karma, and we're just assuming you're red above 15,000, you have a chance to downgrade your gear. And I'm saying it's a chance. But there's other things you have to consider first by being a red player. One is, do you have any trade items on you? So if you have any trade items on you, then you will lose those first. So fish or whatever will break first. So most red players carry a slew of pirate coins on them from Pirate Island, and that's their go-to. Now, if they happen to get low on those, their crystals, they have a junk crystal set that the crystals will go next. Alright, so now let's say for whatever reason you're that degen and you've burned through all of your crystals. Alright, so now you have no crystals. Now it comes down to the chance to downgrade your gear. Now this is where what will happen is it will, yes, at a random, will slowly, upon death, start degrading your gear. You could have it downgrade a piece 2-3 times in a row, or you could sit there and die 15 times in a row and it never degrade. Because that mechanic is really random and it's kind of ass, because that's how we used to degrade our fail stacks, by the way. Or our gear that we used to fail stack. So, back in ye olden days, we used to do that with Reblath armor. Is we'd have a red alt, so a character that was 15,000, 16,000 karma red, just enough to get it to degrade the gear. We would sit there and die to the guard NPC to let it degrade our gear, down to whatever we wanted, and then we would go enhance it, do it again, let it degrade, and we would do that over and over and over again. And as somebody who has done that 1,000 fucking times, let me say it's not as easy as it sounds. There will be plenty of times your gear will not go kaboom. As a sailor, here is the fucked up shit. Let's say you have a Carrack and you're red, and somebody sinks you. There's a chance that that downgrades into a Caravel. Yes, they did it to Toes. They downgraded his ship when they killed him.
Oh,
Yep. His
he's
ship.
so livid.
Oh, he was fucking furious.
You're like,
Yep.
what the whole month?
I mean, it just nuked it, and it was a smaller ship when it was done. And he still didn't listen. He was back out. He bought one, and he was back out there before we knew it. So, if a super negative karma guy dies and has coins, does he have a chance? Does he have a grace period to get more coins before people can attack him again? Yeah, as long as he can dip. As long as he can dip and get away from people, he can go back out to Pirate Island, go grind up some coins, or pull them out of his inventory, wherever he may have a stash of them on a horse somewhere. And as long as he goes and gets them, then yeah, he's gonna be able to keep, hanging on to coins. So when you see red players, don't fuck with them. Because just because you think you're killing them and you're doing them, they're sitting there going, bitch, I got coins. Half the time. They don't give a shit. Professional red players, you can't troll them. All you can do, the best thing you can do is you channel hop, they follow you. You now have to then let them know, okay, you have followed me across channels. This is against terms of service of Pearl Abyss. You cannot actively PvP somebody, they leave, change channels from you PvPing them. They cannot attack you again because that is classified as griefing, and they'll get a 7-day ban, a 14-day ban. Final one is a permanent ban. They cannot actually channel hop chase you. That's against terms of service now. Because that is exactly what some Koreans did. We also know this from Toes, because Toes did that to us at, he did that to us at Wales. And Pearl Abyss's final warning to him was, the next time you do this, it's a permanent ban. And it was on his 2-week ban. The last time I saw a red sailor was about 3-4 weeks ago. The last time I saw a red player, that was not in a safe zone running around. I saw him in the wild and I let him be. It was probably about a month ago. But the last red player I saw in town was like 3 days ago. In Valia. I saw one running through with the grace buff that he had gotten. He'd gotten a buff that allowed him to get into town. No, player death at that point for a red player. For low-end PvP is mob death. So, the thing we were doing was we were getting a NPC. Yeah, we're on NA. But honestly, most of the red players have kind of disappeared with the old karma changes. And with all these grind spots like this now, the prevalence of the Marnie realm, most of them just gave up and now they're just on the Arsha servers actively playing. Like, they're just fully flagged up PvP there. Like, that's where a lot of the old school red players went. Was they just transitioned to Arsha PvP. Like, there's still trolls around and stuff. They exist. But not like, not like it used to be. So you could just tag a good karma character and switch if needed. That used to be how it worked until they made karma family bound. Because I used to have a -1 mil ranger. And I used to go around and when people would fuck with me, I would switch over to the Red Ranger and I would fuck their shit up. But when they, I had gotten rid of her before they had made the change to, the change for family-wide karma, or else I'd have been shit out of luck. Because I'd have been -1 mil on my entire account at that point. Never been a PvPer, but I still miss the random fights here and there when we had back in the days. Oh yeah, no, I mean, that was definitely a part of the game, but I'll be honest, I don't miss it in the aspect of the karma bombing little fuckers. Those are the ones I kinda got tired of dealing with. Because that's what I got into. It wasn't the honor fights where people were actually chill. It was... No, they specifically were coming out to grief, to karma bomb. They wanted you red, and then here's how it normally went, is they would get you red, and then they'd call their Siege Guild friend to get out, and then they'd come dump fire you and make you fucking lose shit. That's how that story normally went, because there was always that friend hanging out on the other channel to jump over and fuck you over. And I've had that happen one time too many. So I learned my lesson. Way desensitized open world PvP. Yep. I mean, it's kind of did. And I mean, at this point, the only way you can get open world PvP is going to Arsha. It's about the only place you'll realistically get it. The issue is everything they said they were wanting to do, they said was to benefit the player who doesn't PvP. You know, in the sense of they didn't want to be grief. They didn't want to do all that. All the PvP changes did is incentivize the karma bombers and the griefers, because their systems really benefit that style of play more than the well, I wouldn't say proper, but the correct way of the way PvP was intended. Also, hello there. I heard a beep.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
They could have changed it to be so much. Oh yeah, I've read some of the forum posts where people actually made very smart and logical karma systems. I've seen some that would have actually been, I think, better than what we had ever gotten. On the same person once every 15 minutes. Yes, that has been one of my suggestions for a very long time. And that stops the karma bombing, because it allows you to actively be able to fight them. Because that was one of the biggest issues that I had at Pirate Island, is those little shits would come and they'd pop their gear off, and you would be sitting there grinding pirates, and you will absolutely obliterate somebody on that island back in that day. And they'd just instantly die. You'd get red, or get even more red. Then they'd get their gear on and they'd try to, you know, they'd try to get you red. Now, thankfully, on the last pirate run I ever did, we didn't give a shit, and all three of us were literally sitting between 15,000 and like -250 almost the entire time grinding pirates. We didn't give a shit. You're gonna walk in our rotation, we will fuck you up. We would absolutely fuck you up. But yeah, no, that's a great change. But it's also then their argument was it would make people more likely to grief a player and hang around and keep PvPing them. No, it would allow the person who actually needs to defend their spot to defend their spot. Yeah, the smaller cases, the crybabies, the steam babies, whatever you want to call them, yeah, they'll probably moan and groan a little bit more. But the average player experience for flagged PvP would be I can defend my spot now, and they're probably not going to stay around if I can consistently keep fucking them up. Because if I can farm you for a good solid 15 minutes, you're probably not going to keep up and keep coming back to the spot. Because once you know I have the upper hand and you definitely cannot beat me, you're not going to stay around. Because then it's just, you know, you're getting your ass beat consistently.
Like I had to do to that one guy.
Yes.
I didn't have a choice, man.
Sometimes you just got to show them the hand of God. But yeah, I mean, the timer was one. How they set up the karma per kill was another. You know, they just made it too expensive. Like, we had to get to the point where we had to play roulette at Pirates. We were getting so low on karma. Like, we would actually, like, light attack people just to see who was going to get the last hit on the karma. That's how, like, degen it was. So, imagine 3 people, 2 Dark Knights and a Witch, running around Pirate Island in the main rotation, playing rock, paper, scissors on who's getting the last hit on that. Yep. And then the rule was, the one will dip to the back rotation, go get the karma back up to just above positive, and the rock, paper, scissors game begins again. That's how we handled it.
So it begins.
Yep. Alright, got 12 minutes on buffs here. I think Luca's got internet connections issues. This is like the 5th time he's DC'd.
Doesn't surprise me there.
But yeah, they've had a lot of like fucked up systems that they've messed with.
It made worse.
Oh yeah, the ability to ask permission for guild decking.
Terrible.
What? What? Hold on. May I please have permission to deck you? Fuck no. I'm gonna grief the shit out of you so you can't do that. Well, we don't want one-sided decks. Okay, then just make the deck drop after 12 hours.
Or less.
Nah, 12 hours. That's good. Because, I mean, you gotta think, if you're an active PvP in guild like we were, we couldn't, like, okay, we had one deck where we were able to farm these shits until they literally quit the game. So that was a perma deck that we left up. They fucked around, they found out. But the other 4 decks were constantly going up and down. Like, we couldn't have time, because by the time somebody else was starting shit, we're like, okay, what's going on with this one? Well, no, I mean, it needed to be a hard timer, honestly. But after 12 hours of nobody fucking around with each other, you typically weren't doing anything with that guild war anymore. You moved on. Like, but a 12-hour timer for just if I forgot would have been fine. Like, I think 12 hours was plenty, because in this way you get the whole afternoon to PvP somebody. That would have been fine. Because there were days where we did spend most of the afternoon fucking off with that guild. You know, whether it be World Boss, whether it was random grind spot, aka Helms, Sawzins, occasionally Pirates. Every now and then over.
Hearing the fucking horn going off.
Yep. But if you were a real active guild that was doing PvP, your decks were moving too quick. Like, as soon as you got done with one war, somebody else needed another one. So, and there was points where you're just like, okay, which one of these doesn't actually need shit? Oh, you're crying over because you lost your little grind spot for 20 minutes? Yeah, no, we're deleting this deck. We need it because we got like 8 dickheads over here we gotta farm.
In different guilds, yeah.
Some of them you had to flag up for eventually. Like, because there was just too many people, you're like, fuck it. And you just flagged up and started taking the karma hit to kill them.
Yeah, but back then it wasn't so bad.
No, it was like 30k a kill. So, I mean, you could kill somebody like 30, 50k a kill. Like, you could do it for a while. It wasn't something you wanted to sit there and just actively, but, you know, like, if it was like a Mystic running around, fuck the Mystic up, get them out of there, and go back to everybody else.
Yeah, see, I would be happy if it was still at that, but it's not.
But we got
It's at fuck you prices.
we ended up, I mean, thankfully most people were pretty chill. They were still assholes, but they were chill. You could at least get the deck one way sent by somebody so that you could deck and everybody could PvP, especially when it came like a larger GVG. Somebody could deck somebody to get everybody in the party. So those were good days. When people were still kind of pretty chill about it, they're like, it was like somebody showed up and they're like, damn, I kind of feel left out. I kind of want to attack them. Hey, are we able to get a deck out on them? And they're like, no. And they were like, hey, can y'all deck us? Our deck list is full. And they're like, yeah, sure, we'll deck you. And then it just became this whole, like, orgy out at, like, fucking Desert Nagas. That was always a hot spot. Fogan's became a hot spot. Then the whole Undeckable Guild saga. Fuck that shit. That was one of the dumbest changes they'd ever done. The Undeckable Guild. So that was their bright idea to stop the deck griefing. Where people would sit there and do one-sided decks and just farm the shit out of them. Okay, well, typically those players are in node warring guilds. Okay. So what it became is if you didn't node war after so many days or weeks, you became an undeckable guild. I think it was 2 weeks of not participating in node war. Or a guild deck. You became a undeckable guild, which meant you could only be decked by another undeckable guild. Holy shit.
Aw.
Now, guess what? The fucking trolls learned this shit. And the people who would be willing to defend their spot, guess what they were in? Deckable guilds. Well, we learned the secret sauce. So, pirates taught us this lesson. Because that guild that we said we farmed until they quit the game. So Iconic had a multi-box computer. This is how fucking five-head this was. They had a multi-box computer that had every guild channel, or every channel up at the time. Which everything was only 1 and 2 channels back then, so do keep that in mind.
Ooh, did you see the one guy in our guild hit a Deborah Echo earlier?
No.
Yeah, he was enhancing the Deborah Echoes earlier.
Hell yeah.
Might wanna tell him, hey, that could be scary sometimes. Don't get me wrong, there's crons involved, but I don't know if he was paying, because I thought he was a newer character.
Have to mention that later. All right, let's see here. Undeckable Guild. Okay, so we were grinding pirates trying to get 60s on the Dark Knights when this is when this change was active. And so these 3 shitters fucking roll up on us in a guild, and none of us could get the deck to go through. We couldn't get the message to pop up. And I tried sending it, Legatum tried sending it, Iconic tried sending it. We couldn't get it to go through. We couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. We found out that they had popped that undeckable guild shit through. So we ended up having a couple guys come over. They went -1 million on them, trying to farm them out of the spot. They were being shitters, saying it belonged to them. And I'm like, you're really going to go up against the Siege Guild? This is not going to be good. We finally asked somebody in server chat, is anybody here in an undeckable guild? And we got a DM within like a minute and said, we are. I said, deck this guild for us, and in 10 minutes, we're going to deck them. We need them, because we said they're griefing us. They're like, oh, bet, hold on. And we saw the deck go up for them. They didn't see the notification, because they kept running around shit-talking us. You want to talk about a very wonderful sight to see? Is all of a sudden, it said, Shadowcasters decked, whatever it was. Iconic decked, whatever the guild was. Legatum decked whatever guild was. They didn't even see that, and then all of a sudden, bang! We saw the deck go through, And because we all set timers because we were waiting on it. We knew it'd exactly be 10 minutes. And all of a sudden we saw the war was now active and we're like, oh, it's fucking on. And when we started all farming them, they're like, wait, what's going on here? We're like, look at your fucking guild, you retards. Like, how'd you do that? We're like, you're no longer an undeckable guild. We had somebody deck you because they had a deck from a guild that wasn't there and then our decks. And I'm like, you're welcome. We're not dropping this. Get fucked. We will farm you until you quit the game. And we did. So back to the iconic thing. So they had a computer that had, one of the guys there had a multi-boxed server computer that had every channel up, and the black vendor, we could instantly type in a name and find what channel you were on within seconds. Because they had a whole thing in TeamSpeak where they had a specific channel you could ask, and the guy would go in, you would enter the name, and he'd tell you what channel and where he was. It was awesome. So, yeah, it was a very easy way to find and hunt people back in the day.
Yeah.
Because they had the virtual machine version of Black Desert on all those accounts, and I think it was, so it would have been Balanos, Serendia, Calpheon, Medea, Valencia. And then it was a 1 and 2 channel only. So they had that many accounts. And every account was sitting right there at the black vendor in the Olvia Tavern. Or in the Valia Tavern. And the only one, it would tell you if they were out in the desert or the if they were out in the desert or in the deep ocean. It would say something about, like, this player cannot be found, or is not in a region that cannot be found, and that meant they were in the desert somewhere. So then at that point, you just had to go look, were they at, mostly were they at Nagas or were they at Fogans? Very few of them were ever at Pilaku Jail.
Or a sulfur mine.
Nobody was ever at Sulphur Mine at that point.
Mm-mm.
That was the point.
Really going to.
Nobody was chasing the map like that at that point. The map became a thing later by that point. So the undeckable guild thing was one of the dumbest things. So when I decided to rebuild the guild for the last time back then, we had Stormfield and then we had Stormfield. Stormfield, the correct guild, was my alt account. Stormfield, the misspelled account, was our actual guild. And so it made it harder for people to deck us because they had to misspell they had to know about the misspelling. Here's the best part about it. I can't tell you how many times people thought that they found my guild only had 2 or 3 members, or 2 members in it, because it was my alt guild, which only had the main MP, which only had my main character and 1 other character in it. And they thought they were decking that. And then it comes to find out that they decked the main guild. Because when you would search the guild, it only came up with 1 or 2 members in it. And the icons looked identical, the name looked identical, because of how I spelled it. So both of them had Nightingale 1176, both of them said Stormfield, both of them had the same guild page, the same icons, everything, but the misspelling. And we trolled them so hard out of that. But with that, we had the undeckable guild, so every time we got one of those undeckable little shits, I'd log over to that account, pop the deck, 10 minutes later, we could pop the deck on the main account, and we'd just be like, yeah, get fucked. They're like, that's not fair, how do you know about this? I'm like, bro, we deal with stupid fuckers like you all the time. Wasn't it only like 2 channels very early on, though? No, it was always, up until... So, every region, it was, when the game originally launched, it was Balanos through Calpheon, 1 and 2, then Medea got added in, then Valencia 1 and 2 got added in, Kamasilv 1 and 2 got added in, and then they eventually made it, 1 to 4 for most channels, and then they started doing 6s on a few. So
Deborah's at all this hour. Starting to think the game hates me now.
I think you need to go sacrifice a shy is what you need to do. Now, I'm 100% sure they were named differently. Okay, no, the original... So there were the mega servers, which was Orwin, Uno, and Eden. Also, keep in mind, EU had a different naming system than North America. There was Jordine. They later changed it on to Calphion. Yes, so EU had them named differently than NA. NA was always named after the regions. I'm like 90% sure on that. Because I played back then and I never remember a Jordine or anything like that. I remember seeing that on the other region. But everything eventually got unified because there was also Orwin, Uno, and Eden. But then on, for the mega servers, but the EU versions were like Jordine, Orwin. They weren't the same. I don't remember what the mega server names were for EU, but I do remember that the mega servers were named differently than the NA ones. And I don't remember the logistics of why they named them differently. But once they did all the mega server merges, that got unified together. Unfortunately, all my original Black Desert screenshots have been deleted, so there will be a 0% chance of me ever finding. Checked on NA, it would have been Eden, Orwin, and Uno. No, those were the mega servers. So you're thinking about it two different ways. Those were the mega servers that you had to pick to play on. Not the channels between the servers. So in year one, during the early year of Black Desert, yes, we had the mega servers that you had to pick from. I started out on Uno, playing on it. But it also had the Calphion, Balanos, Serendia channels in it. Valia, shit like that. But then all my friends were playing on Eden because it was the PvP server. So we came over to Eden, and that's where we stayed until the merge. Or EU's was different. They named theirs a different set of 3. I think one was consistent. Because that was a big deal back then. That was when we had the big mega server merge, which was like wild because the 3 economies were so drastically different. I made bank on that. Because I had accounts on all 3, so I was able to get all my boss gear and from the 3 accounts. It was awesome. So because I had an account on each one of the mega servers, I was able to get all my boss gear the day that they merged. Because Eden, you couldn't get shit. I got everything on the other servers, just waiting for me. But those were good times. We always joked here on NA that the RPers were on Orwin, the PvPers were on Eden, and the Dodge server for the pussies who couldn't actually handle like real PvP were on Uno. Turns out, Orwin brought over some of the fiercest PvPers in the entire damn game. I mean, the CAPTCHA system was, like, wild back then. The fact that you had to do the CAPTCHA thing to get your order. The pre-order wasn't necessarily an issue. It was the CAPTCHA. Popping up a CAPTCHA was absolute ass. Though, whoever had the best ping got the gear. Because whoever could get that CAPTCHA code off won the gear. It wasn't this bullshit of, you'll eventually get it type thing. Because everything went to the market. There was no pre-order. It was just CAPTCHA. First person to get it, get the CAPTCHA code entered, would win it. Then they added the pre-order system when they got rid of the CAPTCHA code. Because they said it was to prevent people from botting gear. I'm like, bitch, their people are using, they were using, like, brute force password codes to just slam through as many CAPTCHA codes as possible to get it. That didn't stop shit. Those were great days. That's ye olden days.
The olden days. Like 2016, 2017.
Yeah.
When fucking silver had weight still.
Yeah. These little zoomies nowadays will never understand what, let's see here. 200 billion silver, you wouldn't be fucking moving. Your ass would be glued to the ground, not able to do shit.
For real, dude. I remember my buddy bitching about that because he was playing back then, and I should have started back then, but I didn't.
Man, I remember being so fat from trade runs and being like, I've got 300 mil in my inventory, I can't fucking move. Yeah, 1% of that, you would have been, like, stupid. Because what was it, like, you could carry, like, 60 mil on you, I think, before you were, like, completely, like, 100% slugged. Like, it was something stupid, because I know it was your weight total, sure, but it was, like, 50, 60 mil, and you were slow moving. You were, like, at 120, 130%. But, I mean, when you get over 1,000%, shit. They'll never understand the struggle of that. Like, I remember having to convert gold bars and losing that 10%. That was just the cost of doing business back then.
And silver sink from hell for no reason.
Yep.
See, and that's the shit that I'm glad that they fucking patched.
Did they actually patch it? I've never actually looked. Can you just one-to-one buy it now?
No.
Oh. Or you're talking about the weight.
Yeah.
Oh, because I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that silver sink is still there.
Oh no, it's still there. Yeah,
Back in the days, everything was a lot cheaper though. Oh yeah, imagine telling somebody that cronstones were 100,000 silver apiece. Imagine what somebody would have done as a long-term investment if they'd have known. If they'd have known how expensive they would have been, everybody would have been not buying gear. You'd just been slamming costumes, and you'd been sitting there buying costumes, and you'd been sitting there buying crons just from the vendor at 100,000 apiece.
I would have been like
shit
up and
at
down
$1
for
million apiece. Would have been great.
I'd be a lot happier if they were $1 million apiece. Oh, you're saying like 100,000? Oh man. Had we known now. Yeah.
True. I mean, I remember making 20 mil an hour at Pirate Island thinking that was fucking tits up. Like getting a red coral earring, you're like, oh hell yeah, I got a red coral earring and 2 blue corals. I'm fucking rich, bitch. Shit, I remember the first 100 million silver an hour grind, and we're like, shit, yeah, I'm gonna have like $1 billion silver in like 10 hours. Like, 1 billion silver. Can you imagine that, guys?
Yeah, I think I remember that. I remember that in the early days.
Shit, the first half a billion. The first 500 million grind spot felt like you were king of the castle.
Yeah,
And now you're just fucking throwing around numbers like trillion and you're just desensitized like, fuck it, whatever.
I mean, you're not wrong. When Gaipen Underground came out, that was when people were like, "Oh yeah, we're making fucking 1 billion an hour, dude, or more."
Now I'm sitting here with 10 bill and I can't do anything with it. Yeah, I now look at an upgrade, I'm going, oh, that's 120 bill? Alright, fuck, alright. I now make, passively a day with my crates, more than I was making for the first fucking 4 years of Black Desert. I now make 5 bill a day in my crates. And it's like, I couldn't imagine telling myself I'd make 5 bill a day just with trade crates. Also, I would probably be sitting here going, wait, you're going to tell me that I won't be making silver embroidered clothing anymore? No, they got rid of all of that because they introduced this fucking shit called Manos, and, yep, well, they killed yet another industry of silver making.
Yeah, because you had to actually make the silver embroidered clothes, because they were more like accessories than they were
Yep.
clothing.
Because they blew up.
Mm-hmm.
Zero fail stack.
Rightfully so.
You 0 fail stack the 1s. You 0 fail stack your 2s. You 30 stack your 3s. You 70 stack your 4s. And you 150 stack your 5. I promise I didn't do that a few times.
I'm actually gonna have to sacrifice a fisher on the side of the road, am I?
I'm thinking you might have to do some, like, virgin killing.
So I don't want to, but like,
If it gets the
I
juices
haven't gotten
flowing.
one. Yeah, but what? Hours now, dude. Hours. At least I get, for my hour, I get still 2 point whatever just in trash loot.
That's still
Fucking
good.
shit. I'm not mad, I'm just, damn it. Fuck. I don't even know how much cameras I got. Like fucking shit. I'm angry now. Don't mind me, man.
Well, let's see here. I am sitting on 3 demos so far.
Who's Strava? Who's Strava? Let me go annihilate. I go grab a church, not church buff, a house buff, and go annihilate these dark rifts.
Oh, did yours just spawn?
Start off from Medea.
One refined essence, though? Okay. And where are you grinding currently? Damn, they're all up there on that hill. Stars in. Hey, you willing to sell some gluttony crystals? Willing to buy a few.
Who's grinding there?
Guy in chat.
Oh, nice. Wish I could grind there.
Yeah. Well, there's 2 stars in. Well, we didn't ask which one.
That is true. You might be at the bullshit one.
Surprisingly, if I could sell them on the NA, I would. Hell yeah. We'd appreciate it over here. Surprisingly, my pre-orders have not been going through to that shit. Like, it's taken me a lot longer to get them around. During the day, they sit on the market in EU, not on NA. Holy
What?
shit.
I would love to have one. And just one.
We have 11,000 on pre-order.
I just want one. I don't even want the 30 of them at this point. At this point, I'm gonna wait until I can kill them myself.
But yeah, the crystals, the gluttony crystals, just 11,000 to pre-order. It's gonna be forever till I see the next set of those. Once again, that is the, we have 2 at max price. Damn. I mean, we're talking about the Sakurai shards the same way over there. Oh, yeah. The shards are completely sold. They're waiting to they're on pre-order. All of them. All of our crystal mats are sitting to pre-order. Most of the high-end crystals are also going to pre-order.
Every last one of them. I can't get the 2.8 bill crystals. I don't even think they're on the market anymore, man.
So yeah, our market's fucked.
Well, we could still get the 2.8 bill, the Void of Destructions, but
That's
can't
the
get
easiest
others.
one.
But we can't get any of the other ones. It's all 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Oh my god.
And for whatever reason, it's not about people not grinding there. Because there's a bunch of people grinding those grind spots.
I mean, hell, there's no bond AP crystals, no crystal decimations. Probably plenty of the defense ones. Kinda. But there's none of the life skill ones, so
Well, it's because it's stupid to sell them. The value of selling the life skill crystals are...
it's stupid. Like, they should have made those kind of worth more, I think.
They need to be double in their value, which is unfortunate.
I agree. I'd rather see it at double than, you know, have them be on order and...
You guys eat
not
crystals or
have
something?
them-
No! That's just the difference in the player base.
Mhm. It's just how much, like, PvE we do. We do a lot more PvP, PvE, PvP. We don't necessarily do as much life skilling on NA.
Because half the people that are geared enough to go do that don't grind. They AFK fish. They get their siege payouts. They don't fucking grind. They don't do shit. They hang out in the battlefield all day long, or battle arena all day long, and just dick off there. They don't PvP, or they don't PvE.
Yeah, the PvP peoples. We got a lot of those here.
They show up for their siege, they show up for their node wars, and they log off, or they log back over to their AFK shit. Whatever comes next. Nice. Oh yeah, the Manos shit is super big scam shit. I just would like to make sure we can go through this Heidel ball and this Calpheon ball without a new power creep. Without some new weapon being introduced, without some new accessory being introduced, without some new armor being introduced. Like, I'm hoping we can get through this cycle without that. Next year, next Calpheon ball, next Heidel ball, yes.
Yeah, because I know me and you are gonna be real close to just dumping our crowns or dumping our silvers on just trying to get the best Prion gear. That's about fucking it.
Well, my goal is to get at least pin Adanya before I start going back to my accessories for life skill. So I will get at least all pen Adanya. All my shit needs to be deck. And I need to have at least the Splendid Alchemy Stone. If I have that, then yeah, I will start going towards my Prion.
The life skill stone?
No, the
Destruction.
yeah. I'm not going to do another quest because I've only got like 30 minutes left on my grind. Just as a heads up. And I don't think me and you can kill one in 30 minutes.
I don't think so either, dude.
I mean, we can... And how much longer you got on your grind?
Mine I just got done with.
Okay, then yeah, I don't think I can kill 1,000 in 30 minutes. I probably could, but I'm not going to.
I'm still angry by the fact that I'm not getting any accessories or anything meaningful to drop here lately.
Which means you're about to get something stupid on the other end.
On the enhancing end?
Yeah, something dumb's gonna go. Your account's just waiting. For me, it's Nav offhand. Finally invest in everything into life skill gear. Been stacking on that for way too long. Like, I have mine at a pretty good spot. I'll be real, like, Tri-Prion is really all most people need if you're not trying to, like, go Giga Chad with, like, stupid levels of EXP. Getting anything above pen of that is just raw flex. It's just to say you have the 3,000 mastery, and I promise you it does not fucking matter.
Yeah, I feel like it's not really gonna matter too much. I feel like it matters probably more past like 2,500, but it probably doesn't feel like shit at 3K.
Well, considering I did a lot of that gathering above 2,500, and then several of them I did do at 3,000, you don't see that big of a difference.
True. Where it is a big difference from like 2K to 2,500.
Not really.
Really somewhat of a no.
It's an incremental increase to where it's like, okay, yeah, I did get a little more sap, a little more of that, but it's not the big flex that these life skillers that have the full deck everything try to make it out to be.
True. That's true.
It matters a little bit.
Turn it into something.
It matters a little bit, but though the incremental increase that you're seeing, like, I'll give you an example. When I normally go out and gather like herbs, I didn't see any difference in me doing that with 3,000 mastery than I did seeing it with 2,000 mastery. Like, it's not that level of increase.
Damn.
Like, you'll get some to where it is noticeable, but you will not get it to where you're going, oh my god, this is so worth the bazillions of silver I pumped into it.
If you're hunting, I would say you definitely notice it more through like certain life skills. But if you're doing like just particular ones, you may not notice that. You're right. But I know in hunting, you definitely notice it.
Like I
Like,
said, it's you will see a slight difference, but it's not. You have to. When I'm saying slight, you're not seeing billions of silver an hour increase for the
No,
billions of
no.
silver you get. You're gonna
Oh,
see
no.
maybe 200 mil increase, best.
Yeah, no, I was just about to say, like, when it comes to hunting, like, at 2,000, it's like, per se, like 4 or 6 capras if you do loot it. But at 2,500, it's actually like times 8 or times 6 if you do loot it. So I know right now with hunting, if I do crack it up to 2,500, yeah, I'm getting the times 8 capras. But that's about it. It's not like it's a huge increase.
Yeah. Get like pen, tools, clothes, pen, pre-on, and call it a day. That's kind of.
Basically it.
I would say you want the tools that you really want. Pen are you want the fluid collector and the hoe pen. Everything else can be tet. The clothing, everything can be tet except for the. I would say the hunter's clothes and the gatherer's clothes are the only two that I would be considering putting up there. Nothing else matters. Not in that level of
Past 2K, it's like he's saying, it really is kind of meh.
swap to YouTube, no ads. Sweet. Yeah, it still shows up. It's about the same time. Cool.
Fuck. I wonder why this thing wasn't like wanting to drop right now. I'm so confused.
Yeah, what else am I spend silver on? It's you either get some good life skills or deck weapons. Honestly, it sounds like you're at the point where getting the investment in getting the investment into your life skill stuff is probably at a worth spot for you now. Yeah, I've heard the deck weapon grind is ass.
Yeah, 300 and whatever attempts. Yeah. 325 attempts, I think it is.
That's fucking wild. That's a literal it goes or it doesn't.
Yeah. Let me look at that one real quick just to be like fair, but I'm pretty sure it was so ridiculous. Let's see your sovereign weapons enhancement levels. Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker.
Sup, Blink 182?
Do you remember that song from
The Mark, Tom, and Travis show?
they used it on South Park's movie, the
Oh,
first one.
really? I forgot about
Yeah.
that. I remember the
okay.
blowjob song, too.
Okay, so you want to know what the
It's
for the
1.1
main
trillion.
hand?
Oh, yeah.
Main hand is 330 attempts to go from nove to deck at
That's wild.
3,920 crowns a piece. Awakening is the same.
Offhand's probably the same.
I'm assuming the offhand is the same. Yeah.
Full pity is 3.9 trillion.
Oh.
I mean, you gotta think, at some point, we're gonna be making 5 to 10 billion an hour.
You aren't wrong.
There's gonna have to be something that's gonna start making more than 5.
Yeah, because eventually the dyes and stuff are gonna go down in value.
Oh yeah, and that's gonna crash that quite a bit.
So I know once I get there, I'm gonna start selling them.
I mean, we've also been artificially inflated, too, by Adanya, because of the Adanya crystal. You're technically not as strong as you think you are.
You weren't wrong. Now I feel offended.
It's 400 hours. I mean, that's not
I'm offended now.
terrible. Because, I mean, we can't really get to the point where we can make 100 billion silver an hour. Like, that's just not gonna be healthy for the game, because then it's... You just need to do a stat squish, is what you need to do.
Yeah.
Like, at that point, you need to come through and you need to make... You need to reduce everything in cost.
He's enhancing more Deboreka stuff.
Maybe he's gonna get
being
lucky.
Scary. He's being scary. Like at that point, like, I guess, like, yes, you can do it, but keep in mind that's
You're cheaper to buy the 29 billion silver one than you are to tap it up.
I was about to say, yeah, that's all I can think of. I'm like, oh god. I just hope that he's been told, because I don't know if he's a new player or not, that person.
He plays on EU as well.
This high...
Yeah, because if you notice at the end it says NA. When I recruited him, he's from EU and he's playing on both.
Okay. I didn't even notice, nope.
Now, what is his real skill level? I have no idea, but I do know his main account's on EU.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the phone real quick.
Alright, got 20 minutes left on the grind. I got three accessories that are angry at me.
Oh, it's so warm in that basement area.
He did get the tet, by the way.
What?
He got the tet.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. Right about the time you said you're gonna go get off the, or get on the phone, he popped the tet.
That motherfucker is one lucky sucker.
There's another try.
That's a big thing. Like, what the fuck? I can't say I've ever heard anybody truly doing that. Cause he's just kind of blowing through them. Is he buying a whole bunch of them or something?
I'm assuming.
I'm confused. Now I'm just confused. He's doing an enhancement roulette almost on them things.
Doing something.
Either that or he's burning up all them free crowns.
Ooh, I sure hope not.
That's what I'm wondering right now. I'm just kind of curious what he's doing. I'm just curious at this point. Like, I'm like, well, how is he doing it? Is it working? There's only a few ways to do it like that, you know? I know I fucking wouldn't waste the crowns on enhancing that shit. Not when we need so many for our other shit. I wouldn't. Personally, anyway. Rather buy it. Even though he's getting real lucky, I'm not mad at that.
I'm gonna be straight. I think he's enhancing for money. Because he just said, insta buy MP pot because there's no way I will grind that thing without a free MP pot, or grind without a free MP. EU players are all gamblers. Oh, hell yeah! They all need to be in Gamblers Anonymous.
Eefta. Eefta.
All right, 19 minutes left on the grind. I sure hope they don't take away our buffs. I'd actually like to be able to get to use them.
Same. But some of those, like the life skill ones, actually pretty juicy.
Yeah, the life skill one's the one I want to be able to actually use all of them.
Yeah, I don't really necessarily care about the combat ones as much.
Yeah, that's why we got so much shit on the market. We're just all grinding for devos so we can tap them. I mean, that's kind of another... I mean, your market is very different because of how y'all play. Very self-sufficient.
where we have Americans. Americans expect supply chains to just work. Am I wrong?
No. That's definitely part of the supply and demand thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, usually we expect like a certain supply chain to happen. Somebody's gonna do it. But like what he was saying, you know, most of us North American players are, well, most of us fish overnight, you know, or through the whole day, unless it's totally, you know, needed of us. We might just go to Node Wars or something like that. I make all my shit, but it's whatever. Yeah.
I am a supplier.
Yep, and I will always be buying your fucking potions. Even as I'm making my own Adonia potions.
That's the fucked up part.
I do gotta make myself 100 of the crit ones. Back attack ones. Tenacity. Yeah, I don't even like the fact that I'm over cap on Orbita.
I mean, I'm about to be over cap on several.
Ooh, that's a nice wind. Oh, immediately. I almost about fainted. We've had this heat going all day, dude.
Yeah, it's that time of year. It's 8:18 and it's still almost 90 degrees outside.
Yeah, the rain is now coming, and so the rain is pushing off a nice 70-ish degrees, so it's finally cooling down the house. And we have 3 computers going in one room.
That has got to be
The one
Satan's
room-
asshole down there.
Well, I mean, my computer actually doesn't run all that hot. The 2 other computers, they're older, so they're kind of meh on temperature at all times. Even though the one's kind of nuclear fire, because it's you. I don't know if you remember the FX AMD series.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how old those are,
Oh, wow.
and they're playing BDO just fine. They need SSDs, but that's not the point.
That's not terrible.
You know, they have limitations on what they can and can't do.
Makes sense.
For instance, horse training. You are not allowed to run a horse if you're on a hard drive. You almost can on an SSD.
Too laggy.
Correct. Yeah, the hard drive cannot keep up with how much map there is to load.
So I assume you're using Raptors.
No, those are the old ones. They're just
Oh, so these are the 750s?
or 5400s, whatever's
Ooh.
on these older ones. My old computer's sitting up on a shelf. Been for years. Years.
Most standards were 7200 for a long time. Like 54s were normally large data disks.
Yep.
Like the average consumer PC should have been 7200.
Correct. Yeah, we usually went with the 54s unless we were going with a more speedy guy. But our large ones have a terabyte in each one of them, so I mean, it's, but
Terabyte back then was a big deal back then.
it was they weren't necessarily cheap,
No.
but you know they're at the end of their lives is the unfortunate part. And with an M.2, it's a whole different animal. I mean,
Yeah.
to put it lightly, I mean, it's like, say you're in a warehouse and you're trying to find a file, and you're walking in this warehouse, and this warehouse is 1,000,000 square feet, and you're doing this on foot. And remember, there's 100,000 cabinets to find this one file. It might take you a fucking while to find it. But
you'll
if you
find
give yourself a moped and a fucking metal detector, shit, you might find that fucking file real quick.
And then if you have a
That's
NASA
like-
supercomputer, you'll find it in a blink of a second.
Well, that was the SSD analogy back in the day,
Yep.
going from hard drive to SSD. Well, now you have a Lamborghini with AI technology that tells you where the fuck the file is in under a second. That's an M.2.
Yep.
That's literally the damn difference between an M.2 and a SSD. It's mind-alteringly fast. I mean, we're talking 7 times faster if you just get the junkiest M.2.
I'm glad I bought that M.2, that 4 terabyte M.2 right before the price hike.
Yep.
God, I am so glad I got that 4 terabyte M.2.
I'm still kicking myself in the butt for not having bought extra storage space for my computer or RAM. I just went with 32 gigs and just said that's cool. But I went with the 64 on my brother's, and that seems to be fucking perfect.
If I would have known we were about to get some astronomical RAM hike, I would have put 128 in this computer just to fucking do it.
Right, 128 is comfortable. I know my motherboard can go up to 256, but there's no real reason to go up that. Unless you're like doing some severe video crunching and
That's what I was doing.
video crunching.
So it would have worked out, but I mean, it's whatever.
Yeah, my motherboard can definitely support it, and the CPU can. And I know that your CPU can. I don't know what motherboard you have.
Asus 970X or whatever it was. It was the
Sounds
flagship.
right.
It's the flagship
sounds
of
right.
whatever it is.
That sounds right then. Yeah, because you went with like I did then. You spent the most that you could on the motherboard.
I wanted the most
Comparatively
M.2
speaking.
slots, and I wanted the biggest motherboard I could get to fit as many graphic slots as possible.
You went with an E-ATX.
That's what it sounds like.
Because an ATX is a little bit shorter. So you got the big boy.
Oh yeah, this fucker's chunky.
Fuck yeah, that's cool as hell, dude. I have the Asus 570X or the X570 E Dark Hero limited board.
Nice.
My board was like $500.
I mean, I can see the tag over there. I just can't get to it to give you the exact name of it. But it's a Ryzen 9 9950 Extreme. 64 gigs
yours
of the
is
Corsair. It's a MSI 5090. and Samsung 4 terabyte M.2 and a Samsung 2 terabyte M.2 on it as well.
You know what's funny?
What?
We didn't have to deal with that whole M.2 debacle that recently happened. Like a year or two ago. Where, for whatever reason, there was a lot of M.2s that were failing from a certain Windows patch.
Oh, I remember that from the Intel patch.
Mm-hmm.
Because you had to have
And
it was
guess
on
what?
it was an Intel processor computers that were having that happen.
And some AMDs. But mainly Intel systems. But the company that wasn't affected across the board, Samsung.
Interesting.
So we saved ourselves hell and turmoil just by going with the proper company. That was the correct company in the first place to go with. Don't get me wrong, the other ones, they're okay. But they're not Samsung. Samsung has been making RAM and multimedia storage devices for a long time.
Yep.
They're one of the top RAM suppliers, believe it or not. Like the chip that goes on the RAM.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I believe that.
they're one of those. They're the top supplier of those. Like apparently one of the better running graphics cards usually will have a Samsung set of chips in it.
I can see that. 6 minutes left on the grind. I'm almost free, and then we can record this data and sell my shit and be done with it.
Please tell me you've gotten Debreckus.
I've gotten a few. Currently still sitting at 4 for 3 hours.
Not that good.
6 is average, but I'll take it.
Dude, I'd be happy if I was averaging 1 an hour.
I mean, there's still 6 minutes left. Shit can happen. I don't expect it, but shit could happen.
That's true. You never know. The next few mobs could potentially, do some shit. I'm still shook by that one time I killed the damn Titan and got 2 Debreckas at once. Ain't seen that shit happen again. I'm gonna think that the level 20 thing is cursed.
No, I wouldn't think so. I mean, I've been using level 20 the whole time.
Cursed. It's bad juju, I tell you. Because I'm going to be pissed if I go to Aetherion and I start looting Debreckas again. I'm serious. Like, I've been doing, like, I did, like, 3 hours at fucking Tenebrum yesterday. And then I just did an hour today at Orbit. I didn't get anything again. So now I'm worried. Either that or I guess I need to do a few taps on something, right?
Telling you, go
Facts.
sacrifice a shy. Or a virgin, whichever one you can get your hands on first. So it looks like I'm going to burn all 82,000 Agris for 3 hours.
So you would have needed to basically do a 4th hour in order to actually deplete all 100k.
Yes, and I'd have been missing 5,000. Because I would have had... I'm burning just slightly, like, around 26 to 27,000 an hour.
Oh, Tenebrub, uses more Agris. And you get 10 to fill 14 instead of 7 to 10 with Agris.
Okay.
So it scales better. Fucking Zephyros kind of scares me because of that fire.
Is the whole grind spot down in that shit?
All of them seem to be. I could be wrong.
Well, something else to consider, too, the flood spots are going to be good if you can get a party to do them.
Yeah. I wonder how often that $500,000 thing drops.
I mean, BDO
It
Analytics
looks
can
like
tell
a
us
trash
that.
food. Yeah, I was wondering if Garmoth.
Or, yeah, that's what I meant. Shit, I
I
got a
think
minute
Garmoth
to
would-
kill this fucker.
Yeah, I'm at 17 out of 35 on my damn Panda Hex on Awakening.
It'll go. Alright, 20 seconds left on the grind. I think we just call it. I think we just call it. There's no point, because by the time it starts up, I'll have to cancel it. So let's go log all this shit and see what we came up with.
Ooh, 71 degrees out now. It was fucking like 90. Sorry.
86 still here.
Yeah, it's still hot and hot as Satan's fucking ass.
We are in the dirty south.
No. You're in the south. The dirty south is further south than you guys.
I don't know. They normally they did call it the Dirty Bird for Atlanta for a long ass time because of the Falcon shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they call this the Dirty South.
Wow. Yeah, we in the north, we consider you guys just the south. The dirty south is like Florida.
Florida, Lower Alabama,
Because Florida
Mississippi.
turns into yeah, the Florida once you hit a certain point, like once you get to like the Everglades, like it totally changes.
Yeah. Okay. So, let's log this up and see how we did.
I hope your intros become extras.
All right, here we go. So we burned 82,533 agris over 3 hours.
YouTube just keeps lagging.
81,359.
About the
355. Spirit Dust 263. Caphras 165. 30. 19. I looted 1 belt, 3 earrings. We made 11.5 bill or 3.8 billion silver an hour.
That's pretty decent then.
So, not too shabby. And we get basically 9.5 bill instantly to the total silver.
Dude, that is so messed up.
What?
Oh, what the fuck? Well, I have it up on YouTube and Twitch. Twitch doesn't lag at all.
Weird.
Twitch doesn't lag at all. Right now you're lagging on YouTube. Right now you're lagging on YouTube.
That's so weird. Okay, so put all the silver in there. 72. Yeah, I have 169 billion in liquid silver right now that I can actually spare.
That's annoying.
Correction, now I have 170 bill.
That's so messed up. I can actually like see what you're actually doing. Because on YouTube, it doesn't even like want to come in at a good resolution right now.
That's weird.
Dude, you have enough to buy the shit. Well, it's probably gonna be cheaper. And it does go up only 1 AP after Nova, by the way. I don't know why I kept thinking 2.
Yeah, it's all ones for this.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah, I figured
I'm
that
just
the
I'm just trying to figure out.
I figured the pen would be cheaper. Or the belt would be cheaper.
Yeah.
Like you almost put an order in.
I mean, I could put an order in on any of them. Shit, I could buy it almost raw on any one of them.
You can. You can go raw on the belt.
It would
See,
still
now
leave me
you
with.
can go raw on it all.
It would leave me. I think I could live with 10 bill for a week.
You think
Because.
it's gonna fill quick?
Oh, fuck yeah. I'll have that probably by the time I wake up.
You think they're just gonna be like, no fucks given?
Oh, that'll 100% sell before. I'll get that by tomorrow.
And you have how much in trade crates right now? Just
10 bill.
randomly sitting?
10 bill. Or 12 bill. Actually, I'll get you the full number here in just a second. The current number is... okay, good. We need clay. Clay. We're going to let those run clay.
Yeah, I needed to check those. I keep forgetting.
All right, we'll do the Jubilee log. All right. So that'll pump up earlier. All right. So if we update the trade crates now, we're at 3,000 paprika. Emperor mushrooms are at 83,600. Silver azaleas are 88,252. Elder tree is 62,352. Manure is 308. Lacquered chest is 241. The
One of my favorite
war
Pokemon.
314 and 290. I have 13.8 billion sitting in here in raw trade crates. Most of that is in the jade and the brass, though. That's where most of it sits. There is almost 9 bill in jade and brass. So, in theory, you know, there's money to be had there. We could do a horse tap tonight. Or we do
Really?
both. Yeah, I could do a horse tap tonight because the it's just, do I mentally want to go through it? Also, I think the big thing is the materials. What materials are on the Oh shit! I have 297 Agris left. I didn't actually burn it all.
Almost.
Almost. Let's see here.
That's funny.
Yeah, there's that one. There's that one. Yep, training horse taming. There it is, 50. Yeah, that would put me over for a tap if I did it tonight. Honestly, I think I'm just too fucking out at this point to want to go do that.
Blame you, dude. That's
I don't think
it's kind of a what the fuck.
Yeah, we're probably not gonna do that tonight. We'll do that probably tomorrow. Because the other thing I need to consider too is we do have the whatchamacallit, the Imperial horse coming soon. So I can also train that for another. I can train that for another
Okay.
as well, so.
Yeah, I've been contemplating doing some horse training overnight.
Well, I'll do that one. I'll for sure crunch out. But yeah, I don't know if I want to go ahead and put a pre-order up for one of them, or do I just want to wait? Because we're looking at we're kind of in that final stages of alchemy.
And what's in your bag is what you're using for the spellbound, right?
Yeah, so this money in here, I mean, not that it matters because all I have to do is come in here, you know, collect silver on the relog, and boom, I'm finished. That 72 bill.
Stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I could come up with a couple bill to get it back to 72 billion even. And I mean, I could go spend it right now. The whole point was to not spend it just in case. But I mean, now I have, I mean, that's the difference. We have the billions here now to do it. So, I
If
mean,
you
that's,
wanted to.
yeah. I guess what we'll do is I'll be degenerate, but I'm not going to be stupidly degenerate. I will move it to 161, and if we get it, we get it. If we don't, that leaves me with 10 billion, 200 million right now to deal with. You know, that keeps me in my beer and cigarette crate money shit. Because the Turbo Hearts are really the only thing right now that I'm realistically needing to keep up. Like, that's the big one that I need. According to Garmoth, by the way, we can get about 10 Turbo Hearts an hour grinding Dekia. So.
Really?
So,
Okay.
I may be suckering somebody into doing some Turos at some point.
Is that one a party one, the Dekia version?
Yeah, the Dekia is the 2-person
Okay.
spot.
Okay, well, you know, I'm down. I think it drops the artifacts. I'm curious if it drops the one artifacts.
It
You
drops
probably
the
can pull it up
Dekia,
real
yeah.
quick.
It does the 2 Dekias, both lungs, all the base crystals, the Forgotten Limbo boxes, the
Yeah, so that
merchant
place
ring
could
piece.
actually. What?
Yeah, it drops a merchant ring piece.
For what section of what would it be considered a merchant ring piece for?
That would probably
Oh,
be
Olin.
the
Olins. I thought you said Tauros.
yeah, Dekia. Oh shit. Sorry, wrong one. No artifacts. I can see I clicked on it originally and I thought I was still on it. No. So yeah, it's just the Turo Hearts, the lungs, junk artifacts, the Turo belt. Still got the Limbo seal.
Get the limbos, and that's pretty important. I'm okay with that if you need somebody to go mess with that stupid place and try to get that. The belt's probably still worth something.
300 mil belt.
That's good enough. Not that it's gonna drop for us, but it's good enough.
Shit.
And Flame of Despairs are not on
No,
the
we're
market.
talking about
so-
Dekia. This is should be a 2-spot unless they've changed it.
I don't see Party of Two, dude.
Oh, did they really change this now to where it's all solo?
I'm serious. I'm serious. They changed it to solo. It does not say Party of Two. The Olin's Valley
Is
does.
solo nowadays? Holy shit, I did not know that.
Yeah, they changed it when they came out with the OV Academy. They changed it to solo and knocked it down pretty hard.
Damn. Okay.
And to me, I mean, I think they're easy as hell to kill, but
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really ever have an issue there. Okay, then yeah, that's fine.
but Dekia's Lantern is you'd rather do that with Dekia
Oh,
because I
fuck
mean, at
yeah.
least it's gonna be worth.
Oh yeah, I would only do the Dekia spot.
How much is the thorns or the horns worth there for the Dekia?
40k a piece.
Okay, that's almost DSR basically.
It's like 1.5
Oh,
to
that's
2 billion
good.
silver an hour is what Garmoth is saying.
Say. Okay.
Yeah, let me check the global grind real quick here. So, most people are pulling in on 1 hour. They're pulling 2.6 bill to
Okay.
1.8, 1.7, 1.9. 5 bill, I don't believe it.
What?
Yeah, this 5 bill in 1 hour, I don't believe it. Where did the 5 bill come
Yeah.
in?
Sure, better. I mean, other than maybe coming from the flame or the legacy box there, because you could get a couple Deberecas, no problem from those.
Oh, they did loot the flame. They actually looted the full flame.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. It had to have been the flame, and or the forgotten limbo box there, because those could loot a little bit of
He got
Deberecas.
one of those. He got one leaf.
Ooh, okay. Didn't get shit for that. All right.
No.
Yeah, that place is terrible for it anyway. You don't go there for that. I don't even know why it's an option on the board.
Yeah, it's not terrible. Okay. So yeah, I can definitely do that at some point.
Yeah, you don't have to sucker punch no one into doing that one.
Cool.
All you, baby.
Hell yeah. Means I can go live at Turo's and get my Turo hearts.
I mean, hell, at that point, you can basically have like a Tavala character out there, because I think it's with at least with the normal Tonguda, you can have a Tavala character out there.
Well, I would do the Dekia because 1,100, and I mean I'm so overcapped on that. Like just no buffs right now. I'm 30 AP off of that. So let's put it that way.
Yeah, I'm 600 over. Especially buffed. Oh god.
I mean, if I took the Kamasilvian elixir there, it wouldn't be terrible. Knockdown bound. It's a painting spot. Yeah, I'll go spend some time there at some point. I'm not going to really worry about that at the moment. I got to get through the grind, but I got to somehow come up with the 330 Turo hearts that I'm missing right now. And I currently have 220 out of my 330. So we have more remnants than we have right now, which is fucking wild. I'll probably hit around 400 when we get done. It's kind of my estimate here. So, but that's it for tonight. Tomorrow, I don't know what we'll end up doing. It's podcast night, but he's also he's kind of having one of his moments where he doesn't know what he wants to do, so I don't know if we'll do the podcast or not tomorrow. So worst case scenario, we're just doing whatever. Best case scenario, I'm on for just a little bit, and then we go do podcast stuff. So, what do I even make from those? I make the let's see here. The corrupted oils of immortality, which then you need 6 or 7 of these. Hold on, how many do you need?
6.
We need... Yeah, it's 6 of these to make one of the immortal elixirs, and then I turn around and I sell them to the PvPers who want the human damage for immortal. And the best time to sell those are on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, that's good money right there. Yeah, it's just strange how on the I wonder if it lags on the computer for the YouTube.
which there's currently 20 of them up right now, but they will those will sell pretty quick. So to give you an idea, right now I have 330 of those, which means that's 55 elixirs, so 55 300 million. That's 16.5 billion right there times 0.8. Let's just do this again because it fucked up. So 55 times 300 million times 0.845, which means that's a total of 13.2 billion in just those elixirs right there. So big gains on those. Big gains. So that's why we want the Turo Hearts, is so that we can keep the alchemy stuff going. That's what it's for. So anyway, well, they're gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna get going, go get some shit done before I go to bed. So the next grind for Black Desert is, see here, 20, 40, 60, 80, probably Monday, honestly. Unless I do like a 2-hour on Sunday. That'll probably be the next actual grind. But whenever I finish once I finish the Harmony Draughts, then it's kind of back to Black Desert stuff. So, and working on those grinds. So yeah, y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see y'all sometime tomorrow after dinner.